kingdom itself. It's a very rare gift, if you can call it that. But as I said, it does wane on her strength, which in things that wane on someone's strength often requires coin. I won't even begin to mention how much. So just take care of yourself if you plan on going there. So yeah, Azari, be sure to remind me to give you the marker handout at the end of the session. I'll probably put it on your character in between sessions. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Also, he hands you some like rations, 2 days worth of rations. If you want to,
Okay.
you can add 2 days worth of rations to your character. If you don't take note of your items, I can't help you. But make sure you add that to your items, and I will get the handout for you for the marker.
Okay.
Okay. So be sure you maintain your health and your pay attention to eating things. Adventurers awesome get sometimes get carried away and don't have the supplies to make the journey. It seems that you have water skin on you, correct?
Yes, I do. I had
Okay.
to make quite a journey to get here.
Hmm.
It
Okay.
wasn't it, wa- it wasn't easy, honestly.
It's understood, son. Everyone in Nicodemus is no stranger to struggle. Um, so he he looks at you with like a flash of concern kind of goes over his face, and then it's instantly gone and stuff. He doesn't know if he'll ever get the chance to see you again and stuff. By the way, I'm gonna mute for just a second. What's up, everyone? Hello, Sonic. Hello, Raven.
Okay.
Coco Charm. We're running our game at the moment. So, yep. All right, I'm back. So, yeah. Now that you receive those rations and stuff, and then he looks, he says, "Is it just you that are planning to go? I, if you want to go into the tower alone, I won't stop you, son. But I do recommend that you find someone to go with you. Find someone to go with you,
Of course.
someone to watch your back. Well, good luck out there."
Thank you.
You're welcome. He goes back to the pile of documents and starts to work and scribble away on the papers and stuff. He seems to be deep in focus. And then he mutters, "Yeah, just make sure you close the door behind you on your way out."
I do. I do so, and begin heading out of the tavern, though not before looking things over again.
Mm-hmm.
Soon after, I open the door leading out of the tavern and close it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'll decide to hang around the middle of middle of town,
Okay.
see if I can find anybody that might be willing to join up to help
There,
with the
there are numerous people bustling and going about this way and that way and stuff, but most of the people seem to be in semi squalid conditions. And there is one lady mending and tending to the well and stuff. She takes a small cup of water, tastes it, swishes it around in her mouth, nods to herself in a contemplative type of manner, then says "mm-hmm," and goes about her business and stuff. She seems to be kind of keeping the well area clean, and that's in the very center of town. Other people seem to be going this way and that and stuff, but You don't see anyone capable of helping you on your journey. Okay, and from here I'm gonna cut back over to Makina. All right, Makina.
Oh yeah, she went from the woods to
Yes.
the farmers area.
Okay.
Should I do like a survival check?
For the farm area, no. You just see people outside working on their farm and stuff. You know, so what do you want to speak with one of the farmers? What would you like to do?
What time of day is it?
It's early morning.
Okay. She goes to up to one of the farmers.
Okay. There are you currently see two farmers there. One is a strong looking black man that seems to be in his 20s, his mid 20s or so, and there is a another guy with a more like semi scowl on his face and stuff, and he seems to be pulling at turnips and stuff.
She goes up to one of the black men in his 20s.
You going to okay? He stops for a moment, takes a swig of his water skin and wipes his brow, and as you walk up to him, he turns to you and says, "Yes, can I help you?"
Hello, hi sir. I was wondering what would you I would like to have some of your grain. What can I offer you to trade some grain?
Uh, Grain is a pretty rare
Pretty rare.
commodity, so it's not something that I can freely give away as such. So if you what do you have to trade for said grain?
Hard work, and I'm an artisan.
Okay, you're an artisan, huh? Do you have any artisan tools on you?
No.
Well, you're an artisan with no tools, so I don't think you can help me with anything. He kind of turns his back towards you and continues to do whatever he was doing in the fields.
She goes to the uh other guy.
Okay. The other guy doesn't even look up from his work. He's still pulling at the turnips and stuff.
She checks if both are distracted.
Huh?
Are both distracted?
They're aware of their surroundings, but they're just busy with their work as of right now. It's early in the morning. They're trying to really get. You can tell that both of the farmers that you've talked to are really just trying to make use of the early daylight before it starts to get hot in the mid part of the day, because that's going to be the hardest part of the day. So they're trying to like get the hard stuff out of the way so they can do easy stuff later in the middle of the day, and towards nighttime they can just go ahead and call it and probably shuffle off to the tavern and do whatever else they were doing.
And she wait until like they go to the tavern or anything.
What
Um,
exactly are you trying to do?
she's trying to
And
get grain.
still, the plan was just like to like when they're like not around, she can use I don't know, sleight of hand or stealth.
Um, you know what? Roll for roll for it.
Stealth?
No, roll for sleight of hand. Let me see if you do have that as a skill. Sleight of hand. Let me see your sheet real quick. Yeah, roll for sleight of hand. It's in
Got a nat
skills.
20.
What she got on that 20?
No, 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 wait. She got an 18 with a dexterity bonus of 2.
Oh shoot, she did pretty well. Okay, so I'm gonna say that you managed to somehow like they didn't really look at you too well. So and you are a lady, So you kind of grab a half a sack full of grain and kind of put it underneath your clothing. It looks like you have a small baby bump. You know, they weren't really paying attention. They don't really know, and they're still not really paying attention to you and stuff like that. You know, they're hard at work, and maybe they were just distracted by something at the moment when you just decided to snatch up this grain. Like I said, they didn't really get too much of a look at you. They just thought you were another newcomer to Nicodemus like everyone else and stuff. So, yeah, you have
He walked.
a small half a sack of grain now.
Should I put in inventory or anything?
Uh, Actually, let me see if I can. I'll just say that you have it because you're gonna be giving it away pretty soon, aren't you?
Can she cut? Can she like get another sack and just like put half of the half, or
You're
not?
gonna have to roll for sleight of hand again. It's gonna take a little bit more time for you to kind of split the sacks. And do you even have another sack?
Sure.
Yeah, you're very bare bones in the beginning. You don't really have anything. You managed to just snatch up half a back bag of grain, but you know if you want it in your inventory, you can like go into your to your character thing and just type in go to inventory and hit the thing where it says other possessions and press the click point on that. You know what? I'll actually do it for you. Uh, there we go. Half a sec. There you go. Now you have half a sack of grain.
Can she like walk away in a hurry to where's the trading area? Because you said like grain is they said that grain is valuable.
Grain is valuable. So,
Grain is valuable. So,
hey,
There you
could you
go.
mute
hey,
yourself,
could you
please?
mute yourself, please?
You might have to, Raven, or did you want to get on this game, or did you, or just message me in DMs and stuff? Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Dula, I'm playing Supermarket something. What is it called?
Supermarket Simulator.
Supermarket
I'm
Simulator.
I'm in the middle of a stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what I
Sorry.
said to
Yeah, that's what I
DM.
said to DM me.
Thank you. All right. Okay, so you now have. Give me a second. You have half a sack of grain in your inventory now. Okay. Wait. I changed the name of it. That's my bad. I can't seem to change the name. Oh. What? Yeah, I have to go and mess around with that later on and stuff. Give me a second, you guys. I'm gonna mute for just a second. Hello, everyone. I'm sorry. What is up, Raven Coco Tron? Oh, bro, what's up, man? How you doing? I'm playing a game of D&D right now. Sonic, what's up, everybody? I'm sorry if I'm not really paying attention to the chat. I'm trying to. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons right now and stuff. So it's kind of like the pilot chronicle episode. This is the Kingdom of Warriors way. We do have the VOD. I will have the VOD that I'll be reposting and stuff. So just you guys can kind of go back and follow along with the VOD and stuff. So right now we're trying to get the possessions working right, but it doesn't seem to be working like how we want it to work. But oh well. Yeah. All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. All right, so technically you do have a small sack of grain. I mean, half a sack of grain. I don't. I tried to go back and edit it, but it's being a brat right now, so I have to go back and mess around with that. But yes, you do have a half a sack of grain right now, Makina.
Uh, she's going to the trading center, but like, well, passing through, she tries steal another sack of grain, and uh,
So you want to try
I'll
to
do,
steal another sack of grain?
yeah.
Roll for sleight of hand again. You rolled a 17. I don't know how you're rolling such good rolls, but you rolled a 17 and you wind up stealing a quarter sack of grain. And since you have two sacks, you kind of do it on the thing, and now you have a 3/4 uh full sack of grain. Okay, so that's how much grain you have on you total, and you also have an empty sack on you. So you have a full sack of quarter it's 3/4 quarter full sack of grain, and you also have an empty sack. Okay.
And she put 1/4 of grain into the empty sack, and she's gonna use that to trade with the bird and sell the half, or like trade it or sell
Okay,
at
that's
the.
fine. That's totally fine. All right, just kind of keep a note on all that because I'm not really paying attention to everything because I assume you're gonna sell it, so it's not gonna be in your inventory for too long. All right, so you got your two sacks of grain and stuff, one half full, one quarter of a way full, one yeah, quarter of a way full. So what do you want to do with the grain now?
Uh, she sells the half one.
She sells the half one. Where are you going to sell it at?
Can she go to like the guild? No wait, there's no guild. To the tavern.
You could possibly try to barter it with someone at the tavern, but you don't know what you'll get. Or they'll inquiring minds will want to know where you got it from. So I think you should try to go somewhere else to try to see if you can maybe wander around and like look around for someone that might be a shady dealer of small goods and stuff. You know,
Someone less willing to
ask questions.
ask questions.
Yeah, exactly. Right on the freaking money, fam.
uh, an alleyway or of the trading area,
There's not
or
really a trading area to speak of. There's no real kind of stores or whatever, but there are people that are willing to trade in every little buys and bits and stuff like that. What exactly are you trying to acquire? That's the question.
gold,
You're trying to acquire
or
gold. Good luck acquiring gold with just some flour and stuff. Gold is like really expensive.
no. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Then how about like
you
just
might
like
you might acquire something, maybe a few silvers and like a couple of coppers. Silver is pretty good, you know.
okay, she's just gonna acquire some silver.
Okay, so you just want to, you gotta go find the person though. Yeah, going to
Maybe at the
literally go
back area of
find
the tavern.
maybe they might be in the tavern. Maybe you might bump into someone along the way. You're still in the farm area, by the way, so you don't exactly see anybody except farmers in the farm area, and the manor is not too far from where the farm area is.
She goes to the tavern.
Okay, go ahead and make your way to the tavern then. Along the way, give me a perception check, though. Oh, 4?
Oh, that's really low.
Yeah, that is pretty low. So since that was so low, you don't even really notice anyone. Like people are just kind of blur faces and stuff like that. Every kind of uh squalid looking struggly person looks like the next person, so you don't even really notice that there is a guy that actually is selling odd bits and ends and stuff. You walk right past him. Um, so you're at the tavern now. To keep things moving along, um, give me another perception check while you're at the tavern. Just at the outside of it. Okay, you got a 16. Okay, that's cool. All right. You kind of see someone off to the side corner alley. He's a real older looking dude. He has like odd bits and ends and stuff. He looks very scarred from battle. Um, he has a wagon that looks like it's been reinforced, and it's filled with all types of battered weapons and patched armor and stuff, other odd supplies and trinkets, and some of it look like it's been salvaged, scrapped and stuff. Uh, he looks dangerous, but he definitely looks like he's a merchant of sorts.
She goes up to him and starts a conversation.
Like, what do you want? What are you buying?
I have some. I can say something quite rare. You don't see. You probably don't see it much.
Okay. What do you got?
That's some grain, if you're interested, for a few silver.
A few silver for your grain. Listen, lady, I got weapons. He pulls out a few battered swords and shields and all this other stuff and odd bits and ends and stuff that it looks like is falling off of monsters or whatever else and stuff and odd little bits and ends that you don't even have any idea what is. But he also has arrows and stuff.
So,
So he's just like, I'll trade you that grain for, you got a bow in your back there. I'll give you a couple arrows for it.
how many?
For you, miss, I'll give you about like 50 worn arrows. You know, they'll fit pretty nicely with your bow. They do regular damage, basically.
Can she? Kimakura is gonna use persuasion.
I'm gonna use persuasion. Okay, roll for
Yeah.
persuasion. Hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Like you appear to be given some type of hints. You're trying to give this guy hints, and you realize he's kind of cross-eyed, so he's not even really looking at you. Where you're trying to give your trying to express your warmly charm, and kind of woo this guy, so that he can, like, I don't know what you're trying to persuade him to do, but it just goes completely over his head. Say, what are you doing? Do you have a lazy eye or something? Like, I can tell you, get a cold spoon and put it against your eye. It seems to help me sometimes, so I can stare straight at people and not off into the willy nilly. You know, as he does this, he kind of takes a spoon that was next to like a stone that's kind of revereting like a sort of frosty aura, and he puts the spoon next to his eye, and the eye seems to kind of go back and correct itself.
She she accepts the deal then.
Huh?
She accepts the deal with the arrows, or like,
Okay.
is there, or can she get? You said like you can only get like axe from orcs, but can she? Is there any axes there?
She does actually have a. He does actually have an axe. Would you like to get the axe instead?
She asked about the axe.
Okay. Well, this axe. How much grain do you got?
Half a bag.
Half a bag. If you had a full bag, maybe. I'm gonna tell you roll for persuasion again, real quick.
Oh my god, it's even worse.
No. He seems to be looking away as you try to use some type of womanly charm again. It's just like you're not very. He's not very like good at freaking like getting hints from you. Like apparently he's not able to recognize the charms of a woman, so it just goes right over his head again. And he he's just like, I'll tell you what, you give me not quite a full sack, give me a quarter full sack of grain, and I'll give you an axe. By the way, hello Manish, welcome in. Hello Raven, welcome in. Hello Ryzen Davis, welcome in. How's everybody doing today? Alright, back to the game, you guys. It is 9:24 p.m. here, by the way. Alright, back to you, McKenna. So
She accepts a deal.
you accept the deal. Okay. He is gonna take your grain from you, and he is going to give you an axe. Give me a second. I have to find it. It is a plain two-handed great axe. Okay? And it's actually in decent condition. You can't tell if anything is wrong with it, but you've probably found your first piece of like gear that isn't shoddy or crappy, you know? So, with that being said, congratulations, McKenna. You just found the first piece of gear that doesn't have a -1 to damage on it. So, when you roll your regular amount of damage. Okay? With your great axe, of course. Okay? But it's a two-handed weapon. That means that it can't be used in tandem with your crossbow. You can only have the crossbow equipped in a fight at the beginning of a fight, or the great axe equipped at the beginning of a fight. Unless it's going to take you some time to, like, you can sacrifice half your movement, and that's how we'll do it with weapon swaps. If it's a two-handed weapon or requires more than one hand to be used in combat, you will have to sacrifice half your movement to be able to swap between the two and stuff. Now, if they are both kind of light or finesse weapons and stuff, then I'll allow you to swap between the two without sacrificing that and stuff. Okay? Just to let you guys know. Alright? Alright, so you acquired a great axe now. Alright? So, what would you like to do now that you're armed with a close range weapon, McKenna?
She will like to apply for going into the tower.
Okay. How would your character know to apply to go into the tower? You haven't gained any information about that.
Can she ask around the tavern?
Yeah, sure. I mean, who do you walk into? I'm just gonna say that you walked into the tavern and you're looking around, and it's a hustle and bustle of people here and there and stuff. You know, would you like to walk up and ask? Give me
Maybe a barmaid?
Okay. So you go up to the barmaid and give me a second. There is an older woman there, and she is now putting and setting up some tankards and stuff. There are 3 people sitting at the bar with 1 empty seat at the edge of the bar, and these people seem to know each other. It's 2 men and a younger woman and stuff. They appear to be of the ruffian sort, but they all appear to be absorbed in their drinks, so they don't really pay any attention to you. So Do you want to kind of push past him, or go sit at the end of the bar and wait your turn?
Uh, wait my turn at the end of the.
Okay, so you take a seat at the empty stool at the end of the bar. The three don't really pay attention to you. Like they're finishing up their drinks and they're talking about like some odd lick that they just hit, or there's something that they fenced off for someone. And the older woman that is uh, serving their drinks just kind of like shakes her head and she says that I don't want to hear about where you got your loot from and how you're able to pay for these drinks. Just drink and get out. Okay. These people appear to be regulars at that tavern and stuff. They just kind of stick to themselves for now, and they don't really pay you any mind. Uh, the older woman finishing up with them walks over to you, and seeing as how you look new here and stuff, she doesn't really recognize your face anywhere. She says, "Let me guess, you're looking to register to go into the tower as well." Hmm?
Yes. May I ask where
She just
can
holds
I
up her
apply?
hand to stop you. And listen, there was a guy here, maybe I don't know how long ago, that came and asked the same thing. Every new face kind of wants to explore their tower and get themselves not looking like. She kind of looks you up and down, so tattered. The people that come and equal out their fortune in Nicodemus, just a little bit of lore for you guys. Uh, the people that come and eke out their fortune in Nicodemus are like all people that are kind of strugglers and stuff like that. So you can clearly tell like nobility and more well-off people and soldiers and all this other stuff. There's a clear class difference, but people don't really care about class here. They just kind of they all know each other, and they kind of have this symbiosis with each other. Like they do stuff to each other, but it's no thing as far as like taking each other's lives. So it's a pretty close knit community, but everybody seems to know each other by name except the newbies that come into town. So if you ask the right questions, you can find the right advice. Okay, so that was just like a little bit of DM inspiration right there. So after holding up her hand, she says, "Yeah, go up the stairs, all the way to the back, to the left."
She follows the instructions.
And as soon as you get up and leave, she just says, "Mm-hmm." She goes back to arranging as the one of the guys finishes drinking his ticket. He said, "More over here." You can tell he's clearly drunk, and that kind of fades. That conversation just kind of fades off in the distance, and you hear like a little clamoring, and all the other stuff and banter as you make your way through this tavern. And you make it to the stairs, and you go up with a creak. You reach the landing, and you walk all the way down, and you make a left. The door is shut, so you rap at the door. You rap at the door again. It opens. And there's an older gentleman, and he looks at you. He says, "Let me guess. Another one coming to get registered. Step into my office, kiddo." He bags up and gestures to the chair in the room, and he shuts the door behind you. And then he walks up and sits down at the ever-cluttered desk. It's a bunch of books, papers, everything seems to be strewn out in an unnaturally organized but messy way. It makes sense to him, but it doesn't make sense to you. So, all right, kid. You want to get registered and to go in the tower, correct?
Makina's very cheerful and she has like bright eyes and everything, and just like says yes. Yes, I would like to. I would love to.
Hang on. I'm replying to someone that said miss it, sad, maybe next time. Okay. Let's hold a short thing. Okay. So we might have a bigger party next time is what I'm hearing. But anyway, so he says, okay, all right, I see, I see. All right, listen. I'm gonna need your name, height, weight, all that. Okay, so go ahead and give me that information as I call it out. Name first and last, please, ma'am.
Magna Fedora.
Okay. Is that Kin or Ken?
Kin.
Okay. Alright. Machina, Medora. Alright, you see he's hurriedly scritching away on a piece of paper and stuff. And, okay, height and weight and age?
5'5", 145, and 19 years old.
Okay, kind of young. They just seem to be getting younger and younger. Just want to throw their lives away in the tower. He mutters to himself, more to himself than to you. Okay, all right. He scatters down some more information and stuff, and looks at you and kind of sizes you up with the quill and everything and stuff. Gives a rough description of your facial features. You also realize that he's somewhat of an artist. He just makes a darn near perfect sketch of your face, and he finishes that off, sets that paper in a stack, and you realize there's another fresh page that has been written up and stuff, and you realize that you may have passed by this person on your way to the tavern, but you didn't roll a high enough perception for that, of course. So, you go ahead and he takes out a fresh marker, and takes out a glowing blue stone and gets to scribbling. Puts your name on there, first and last and stuff. It glows, makes a smokeless, it has like a smokeless, odor type to it and stuff. And he puts the glowing little stone away, and he hands it to you. He said, "We'll be able to find your corpse if you pass away. There's a sister in the church, Sister Marcella. I don't know if you met her yet, but she'll be the one to revive your body. But obviously, it will cost some cash. So what you would have to do is kind of put that money to the side. So just in case, if we do have to send some people to come and gather your corpse, would have to kill you again because the tower obviously is going to resurrect you as a ghoul of some sort. So they would have to kill you and then resurrect you. Sister Marcel will be the one to do that. So try not to lose your life. I don't know how dying is. I haven't lost my life in tower, but I'm telling you, you don't want that to happen to you. I heard from the people that have survived and came back, they lose a piece of themselves somewhat. But no worries. Anyway, I have all the faith in you, kiddo. Just be safe. And by the way, if they stop you at the gate on the way out, tell them Mr. Letus Yoon sent you. Okay? All right. Good luck out there, kid. He goes back to his paperwork.
Medora
He stopped,
was interested.
but as soon as he hears the chair creak as you're about to stand up, he says, "Oh, wait, wait, wait! Here you go." He he hands you 2 days worth of rations, and he asks, "Do you have any do you have a water skin, somewhat, ma'am?"
No, I do not, but I'll get one real soon.
You said okay, so you don't have one. Is that's the question? That's a no.
No.
Okay, cool. He you don't even realize this, but behind another stack of papers, he has like a stack of water skin. You don't know how many days these water skins have been sitting out, but he hands you a empty water skin. Okay, and he also hands you 2 days worth of rations. Give me a second. And I'm gonna ask, Izari, did you get those rations added to your thing, or do you want me to add them to your thing?
I
You added
yeah, I
them?
got some rations.
Okay, cool, cool. All right. So I just wanted to make sure, like, um, this game takes a lot of realism into account. Okay, try not to go a full day without eating a ration or something, even if it's just an apple and a little small sip of water here and there and stuff. You don't want to take penalties. Trust me. The dungeon can
Okay.
get intense. And this is Yidis explaining that to Makana. Alright? He says, "Yeah, be sure to take care of yourself out there, kid. I've seen a lot of young, brave knuckleheads like yourself that are all cheerful to go up in there into the dungeon, and they wind up getting, well, I don't even want to talk about it. Just good luck out there. Don't come, don't don't not come back at all. All right." All right. Well, be on your way. He trying to waves his hand to like wave you off.
Magnus stands up and leaves the room, but she did a quick look to like the sketches before leaving.
Um, he eyes you looking on. He's like, "Yeah, that's so we can find you in the dungeon. We give the kind of create a commission for people to go and dive into the dungeon and retrieve the lost bodies of people to bring back to the chapel so that they can revive you. Now, if they didn't find your body, then um, like then you have to go up in there and get it yourself. But most of the time, the bodies will be brought back to the chapel and preserved by ways of resonance. There's that word again, resonance, and they would kind of freeze you in a state of stasis so that you can be revived. But first, your resurrected body in the dungeon would have to be killed again for that. So it's all a dangerous operation. And yeah, personally, we don't wanna. So far, we haven't ran into anybody. Like everyone here has been too weary to go into the dungeon, and only newcomers kind of find them where they're self in the dungeon anyway. And a lot of people here, the locals, don't go into the dungeon. So if you find any um, undead sorts, they could have been the travelers that have went in there before you know. So hey, that's that.
Magna heads out of the tavern and heads to the church.
As soon as you are about to walk out of the door, Letus says, "Hey, shut that door on your way out."
She closes the door a bit bad, but she still closes it and goes like gets out the tavern.
Mm.
Says before that she says thank you to the barmaid who told her that information, and then goes to like
The
the
barmaid just kind of waved you off and stuff. And like she yells off for you. Good luck, traveler. You can continue.
oh she heads to the church.
Okay. Going over to the church now.
She looks around like trying to see if there's like any nuns or like a priest.
Okay, you're at the church right now. So there are three people in the church that you can see right now. There is a man that seems to be cleaning and keeping the church clean. He seems to be taking a break. He's eating on a small loaf of bread and some cheese and stuff. The church seems to be spick and span. About an hour of time has went by already in the game world. By the way, you guys are it's still early, but daylight is starting to play a factor into things. So yeah, you see the guy, the kind of the church janitor of sorts. You see a lady in the corner. She seems to be in deep in thought and prayer and stuff, and it seems to be a long stone type tablet in front of her. Not a tablet, but a raised like pillar that's long enough that seems like you might lay a body in front of. She just seems to be praying in front of it and stuff. There are candles around her, and then you see like a man that is still studying a tome of some sort and stuff, but he's about to put the tome back, and then he takes out what our world would equate to as a Bible, but the symbol for the cross is different in a way, you know.
She heads up to the guy reading the tomb.
Okay.
Oh,
He's yeah, it's called pronounced tome. So
Yeah.
he he hears you before he sees you and kind of looks up half startled. Yeah, yes. Can I help you, lass?
Hi, I was wondering, can may I look at that tome?
Why would you want to look at the at this tome? Uh, he just seems to ask a question like because he finds it kind of weird. You just walked up to him, you just asked for the book that he's reading from.
It seems interesting.
Okay, he hands it to you. What
Is it like
languages can you speak?
uh she can speak Elvenish and Dragonese or
Let me see. I'm taking a look at your.
Elvish and Draconic.
She can speak
yeah.
English, Elvish, and Draconic. Okay. I want to say that you do not understand what's going on in this book. Father Eldrin is a learner. He knows a lot of languages, but you don't understand this book. He hands it to you anyway, though, and you can't really. You open up the book and it doesn't make any sense to you.
She she can't read it. She says thanks to him and gives it back.
He takes the book back, puzzled and stuff. Like, okay, he's just like he's thinking of stuff that was kind of weird, but goes back to reading on the page that he was at.
She walks towards the lady.
As you begin to walk towards the lady, Father Alvin, wait, no, please do not disturb the lady as she is praying over the souls of the lost and stuff, and uh, marring her consecration concentration uh, tends to do things of negative effect to her. Please, I just yes, do not disturb her. Thank you.
She hesitates before like not going.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, then she asks them what's his name or like if they need any help in the church or anything.
His name is Father Alvin. What's up, Raven? By the way, his name is Father Al. He's expressed that his name is Father Aldrin, and that they can always use help in the church, but it would have to be for volunteering and meager lodgings and maybe a small meal here and there. He can't guarantee a daily meal, you know, but he can guarantee that you'll have a place to stay, that if you want to come and like help to maintain the church's grounds or the outside of the church's grounds. What But as of right now, he doesn't really need help. He tells you to maybe come back later for that. Okay. Just a little bit of DM inspiration here. Machina is also discovered like an outside job that she can do in role play. She can go and help the church. She can seek lodging there, so she'll probably have to like sleep like in the pew or whatever, and the Father Aldrin will allow her to sleep there. Um, or and she can work for meager coin maintaining the church grounds, or she can either have that, or she can be either supplied a ration for the day and stuff for working in the church. Okay. But it's obviously it's not right now. The church is spick and span.
She said thanks and then heads to the janitor and asked them uh if he needs like anything in the forest or like yeah.
The
She's heading
janitor,
back to the forest.
the janitor just kind of like looks up at you and like there is kind of Raven to answer your question, but she doesn't really talk too much as of late to people. She seems to be distracted or deep in thought and doing other things at the moment, and she is being gatekept by one of the NPCs. So, Machina, what would you like to do again? I mean, Kina,
She would
would
like
you
to
like to
like
do? Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about the janitor, but she just like asked the father,
Mm-hmm.
the priest, uh, if if they need anything from the forest or anything, because she's heading back to the forest.
She's heading back to the forest. He says, yes, if you can bring back some wood and stuff, it would help to keep the chapel warm at night and stuff. We seem to almost be running low, and I didn't see our local woodsman come back and stuff to I normally would inquire with him, and we can discuss trade for such things. But
She
yes.
says thank you.
Mm-hmm.
She says thank you and walks away.
He said, "Oh, no problem, my child." He goes back to looking at his tome.
She heads back to the forest.
Okay, so you're gonna go back to the forest. Okay. Just kind of speed things along. I'm gonna say that you're at the forest again. Um, Daylight is an issue and stuff. I'm gonna talk to you guys about travel time again. It does take a while for you guys to get to the tower and stuff. You do Traveling at night to White Ridge Tower or back to the hamlet can be dangerous. Okay, just a fair warning. But anyway, okay, so you're back at the forest. What would you like to do there?
She would like to like look at plants or like any any of the plants.
Okay,
Learn about the
you want to look at plants. What are you exactly looking for? What type of plants?
any herbs.
Any herbs? Okay, give me a second. I want to say, give me a nature check. Okay, and then give me a medicine check. Mm, you can't tell if certain plants are like poisonous or medicinal. You feel like since this is a totally new place to you, this is the first time you kind of wandered in from Nicodemus from the forest. Uh, you came from the opposite end of the forest. You're not familiar with this part of the forest. The trees are different. The foliage is different, and because of that, I'm gonna say you can't tell what's wolfbane and what's just simple peppermint. But you feel that you don't want to chance it and possibly like endanger your life. Yeah. Well, what do you want to do now?
She just starts cutting wood then.
You just start cutting wood. Okay, so give me a strength check, please. Roll for strength, please. Or no, hold up, give me a second. Let me actually look at what thing you actually doing. Yeah, roll for athletics. Yeah, give me that. Oh no. Just no. Just roll for abilities. Where it says abilities, give me a strength uh a strength save. Yeah, give me one of those instead. I'm sorry. You see where it says abilities? Click on the modifier where it says that the +3. Can you see it?
Yeah, I think already strength check.
Okay, I see it. I see it. Oh, okay, 19. That's actually pretty good. You take out your great axe, and since it seems to be the right tool for the job, you kind of sit in a wide leg kind of thing, and you find like a tree that isn't too thick, and you get the chopping, and you come away with I want to say you come away with some pretty decent sized logs of wood. You wind up chopping about, I'm gonna give you 10 decent sized logs of wood. Okay. What would you like to do with the wood? Considering it's manageable pieces of wood. Like you can like probably stuff them in your pack and hold some underneath your arm or whatever, but you're not over encumbered by it and stuff. Okay.
And she take them back to the church.
Okay. So you're back at the church now, and you lug the wood from the woods back to the church. You have 9 pieces of wood. I said right. So who are you gonna give them to?
She's gonna give 5 to the priest. Just like
Okay, you're gonna give them 5 pieces of wood to the priest. And
Yes.
give me a second. Inventory. Okay, so you said you gave 5 pieces of wood to the priest, so you have 4. Okay, so you have 4 pieces of wood left. Okay,
And she cut them into like branches to make bows, but she still needs like feathers and some sharp maybe stone for the tips.
you can make simple like wooden arrows, which is a sharpened point and stuff. They won't be all too good, but I'll let you kind of get away with that. But like I said, if you're shooting it out of the shoddy bow, you have a -1 to damage. And if you just want to make simple like sharpened wooden arrows and stuff, you can just sharpen the wood. You can probably just rub it against the floor until it's sharpened to a point, and you have arrows that way. Or considering you're an artisan, I will let you get away with it. You know, because you do have a kind of artisan like background. Um, but if you want to make an actual bow with like a stone tip or a sharpened stone tip, you would need some type of stuff string to tie it around, and you would need stone to be able to form and shape that stuff. And that would take kind of a process that you would have to do kind of out of time, like out of combat and stuff. Even sharpening the wood into arrows would kind of take a process and would take a little bit too much time, you feel, to put all together, you know, especially with 4 logs of wood, you know. You have to chop it down, get it all nice and sectioned, and do all everything else to form it into that process.
Can she trade the wood for like just some like meager food or anything?
You want to get more food by trading the wood in?
Yeah, like she keeps like one log and trades the other 5. Like she goes to the tavern again.
You have 4 pieces of wood left after you gave a few to the what's the name? He
Oh yeah, 5 to
for the
the
five
church.
pieces of wood he can offer you they bought in a few bodies from travelers and they had a couple of arrows on them. He can give you 30 arrows. Would you like that?
Yes.
Okay, he can give you 30 arrows. Okay, so let me grab that for you. Just trying to find a regular arrow. I said 30, right?
Yes.
Okay, you now have 30 arrows. Keep a tally on how many arrows you have, because if you make shots with your bow, it would use an arrow. Unless you say or state that, hey, you want to recover your arrows from this creature, but some of them might fly off, or some might break, or whatever else. It depends. So, yeah, there you go. There's your 30 arrows and stuff exchange for your wood that you gave to the father. You still have 4 logs of wood. What would you like to do with that?
Uh, is there any place she can rest and use that as like for the fire?
It's early. It's still early in the morning. Only about an hour and a half has went by. You have no reason to like want to rest or whatever else. And the you kind of already unlocked the fact that that the father will allow you to kind of sleep in the church and stuff if you so wanted to, in
Oh,
exchange
then
for bringing him wood and helping out around church.
she she takes like she gives like uh four. She keeps one of the logs and gives the rest to like the father
Okay,
because
so with the four
logging,
logs,
not
he
trees.
kind of he looks around at miscellaneous supplies, and he's going to hand you. Let me see. What is he gonna give you? He's gonna give you another. Uh, why can't I move around? Yeah, I can't. Okay, yeah, roll 20 was tripping out. Yeah, roll 20 isn't allowing me to interact with it at the moment. Give me a second. I can't interact with my character sheet. Hello? You guys hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay,
I can hear you.
I just wanted to make sure I wasn't crashing or whatever else and stuff because it like froze for a second. Okay, so I'm going to give you 15 more arrows in exchange for those yeah. So you're up to 45 arrows right now in exchange for the logs. You still have one more log left.
She chops that, and is there anything she can trade for that at the tavern or not? No.
You said you wanted to chop the log
Yeah, for like firewood or like
for like firewood.
yeah, or like that. She's just gonna keep it in her inventory then.
Okay. All right, so I gotta remember that because I can't seem to interact with your inventory as it is right now. Yeah. Sorry, I can't seem to interact with your inventory as it is right now. It's freaking tripping. But anyway, so yeah. Okay, so you have that one little log or whatever and stuff. It's a whole log. What do you want to do right now?
Go back to the forest to hunt.
Oh
She
gosh.
wants you.
We're going back to the forest to hunt. Okay, so back on in the forest. Okay, so you're back in the forest. What would you like to do in the forest?
She would like to hunt. She wants use hunt. Makina is gonna use Hunter's Mark.
On what? What can you see? You're on the edge of the forest.
Oh, then she goes deeper until like she sees like maybe like a deer
Okay,
or
how far exactly do you want to go? Give me a feet. How many feet?
uh 50 feet or like 100.
50 feet, 100 feet into the forest. I'm just gonna put you right up in there. So you can still kind of see Nicodemus, but it's cut off by trees a little bit in some areas and stuff. So you're slightly not in the edge of the forest anymore. You're a little bit more in. Okay. I'm gonna let you know that you're out there by yourself. All right. Okay. So you see in distance a a boar. Okay.
And she
And
climbs up.
it's about like it hasn't noticed you. It's like chomping at some stuff, you know. What do you want? What would you like to do?
Can she use nature to like look around the area and see like if there's a hill and then climb up a tree?
You want to climb a
Like
tree?
like the like the biggest one she can.
Okay, give me a athletics check real quick. See if you can try and climb that tree.
Oh my god.
What'd you roll?
23.
Oh, 23. Okay, not only do you
She rolled a nat 20.
she rolled a nat 20. She climbed the highest tree with with the most perfect vantage point and stuff. The deer didn't hear you. He didn't sense a thing. The deer, I mean, not the deer, but the boar didn't turn around or anything like that. He just like he doesn't know what's going on. Okay, it's
Like
just
like
gra-
is
grazing for whatever it's grazing for in the freaking woods.
the tree she climbed, it was like the thickest one and the tallest one
Yeah,
she could
yeah, it was the
find.
best. It was the best one. It was the best possible tree that you can even imagine for like hunting this boar at. It can't reach you if even if it wanted to.
She used hunter's mark on the boar.
Use hunter's mark on the boar. Okay. All right. So you activated hunter's mark on the boar. All right. And up to 90 feet, you can mark that creature. All right, and it takes an extra force damage whenever you hit that creature. Okay, so remember
Yeah.
that. All right,
She uses one of her arrows and shoots it. She wants to do like a headshot.
you want to do a named shot.
Headshot.
Okay, so that's a named shot. Okay, so
Oh.
give me a roll, but give me a disadvantage on the roll. So roll well you say light crossbow at. All right, in combat, click your the hit dice twice because you're rolling for disadvantage. You're rolling
Like
disadvantage.
crossbow.
Yeah, in actuality, you see where it says on the top of your character sheet where it says disadvantage. Click on disadvantage. Did you click it?
Uh like crossbow and disadvantage.
No, don't click on your light crossbow just yet. Go up to where it says on the top of your
Oh yeah.
yeah, click on disadvantage. Okay, and then click on your where it says +4 attack. Click on that. That's your hit dice. Okay, so you rolled a all right. Okay. You rolled twice with disadvantage. You rolled 11. Let me see if that hits the boar. It Okay, so do y'all
Just so you know,
how huh?
just so you know, Eve, you have if you roll a disadvantage, you have to use the lowest one to
Yeah, so
instead of the highest.
she rolled an 11. She rolled a 17 and 11, so the 11 do y'all want to do like if it meets the number it hits or if it meets the number it misses? How do y'all want to run the rules on this? Because it's gonna be decided
Hmm.
for the rest of the set for all of the sessions to come. Let's ask Makina. Makina, Makina, how do you want the if it misses the AC will it hit? I mean, if it rises to the AC and is a tie, does it hit or does it miss?
High hit or
Okay, hit. Okay, so if it ties up, it hit. Okay, so with that, you hit the board. Now, roll for cause it has a 11 armor class. All right, and you roll an 11 to hit. So now you're gonna roll the damage, which is next to it. You see the where it says damage, the 1d8 plus 2. Click on that.
yeah.
Wait, and also, yeah, it's gonna be at a. So you already hit. So take the disadvantage part of and click back on automatic.
Oh.
Okay, I'm just gonna take your first hit. I'm sorry. So you rolled a 9 points of damage. Let's see. Okay. You strike the boar with the arrow, and it squeals loudly and stuff, and kind of stumbles a little bit. It's blood splurts out in all directions as you do and stuff, and it's kind of leaking down his leg. It's hobbling, it's looking around, it's angry and stuff, but it doesn't see you because you're in a tree, but it's kind of moving around now and stuff. It is the boar's turn. I'm gonna see if it can see you. It's going to roll a let me see. It doesn't even have a skill where it can be able to see you or whatever else. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out what can I roll to even find you. Let's roll a perception. Let's see if we can. Okay, give me a perception check. It has to beat an 18. Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Perception?
but you're gonna have an advantage on it. So click on advantage and then roll a perception check. Okay,
Oh.
17. It still doesn't. What's the name? The boar is looking around and it looks up and sees you up in a tree. It can't do anything. It runs up to the tree and
That's it.
headbutts the tree. It leaves like a tux mark in the tree. Since it's angry and it's already hurt or whatever else, and then it headbutts the tree full force and is angry, I'm gonna say that the boar hurts itself, and it takes 1 point of damage from that. It's looking pretty rough. Okay. All right. So Machina, what are you gonna do? It's your turn.
Can you say that again?
It's your turn.
You were glitching out a little.
I said it's your turn.
She uses another bow and she sits straight down.
Okay. All right. Now, are you gonna shoot the bow at the? You gonna shoot at the creature?
Yes.
Okay. And roll for damage from me. Oh wait, I mean roll for hit first.
Which one again?
For a light crossbow, roll for hit. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I'm sorry. Because you had Hunter's Mark on, actually that boar is already dead. I'm sorry. Because that force damage would have killed it. Yeah. It would have died already. So, the boar is cooked. You can, its body just lying there. So, what would you like to do with
And
it?
she drag it back to like town.
You can drag it back to town. Let's see how heavy this boar is real quick. I wouldn't know how heavy this thing is. Look at there's no bio info for it or anything like that. Okay. Yeah, it's not saying anything. I'm gonna say like this boar is about 40-pound boar, so you can try to drag it back, and you won't be free to do anything else and stuff. It's gonna take you about an hour for you to drag it back. But it's dead. It's semi early. It's getting closer to the afternoon and stuff. So yeah,
Yeah,
you
she drags it back
you drag it back.
to town. Yes.
Okay, so what do you want to do with the boar once you drag it back?
Uh, can she butcher it
Do you know
with the
how to?
axe?
Would you? Okay, you want to butcher it with a large axe?
Or like just like cut it into smaller pieces? Like,
So you want to just chop it up right then and there with a large great axe.
hmm. Think about it.
Like that's
You
gonna
know,
be.
huh?
Huh?
Sorry.
You don't exactly
I thought
have
she was
the
gonna say something.
you don't exactly have the tools to be able to do that. You know, to be able to properly butcher this animal and stuff. You don't have small knives or whatever else. Yeah, you can hack it into pieces and stuff if you want to, if that's what you really want to do. Hang on a second. The, we're currently playing a game of D&D Mash. So like the people that you hear here in the game are currently playing D&D and stuff. So yeah, they're friends of mine and stuff when we're playing Warriors Way at the moment. This is the first episode. All right, I'm back, you guys. Okay, so do you want to hack it up? You just want to drag it back? What do you want to do with the boar?
She wants drag it back to like town and head to the church.
You're just gonna
Ask
gonna
the priest
you're gonna just
and
drag like a trail of blood from behind you. You're still in the woods. You're dragging a bloody boar that's leaking blood all over the place, all the way back to the thing, to church. Um, okay, we can do that. It's gonna take you an hour to do so. You bring the boar to the church. Upon seeing the boar, Father Aldrin visibly gasped, and the handyman that's in the church and stuff stops you before you can even bring the church pig into the ground on the grounds and stuff. Father Aldrin yells at you and says, "No, hooved animals are seen as unholy in many religious and spiritual systems and stuff. I mean, we do not partake. Yeah, they know them. They know them live right now. Manage, but we do not partake in consuming or having it on this sacred ground, much less. And then the groundskeeper chimes in, much less you dragging around a bloody pig all over the floor. I just clean this place up and stuff. He looks at you angrily and stuff. And just kind of stops you at the door of the church.
oh,
Go take that animal somewhere, the dead animal somewhere else. You know, they won't accept
uh,
uh boar meat at the church.
Magida is like very shocked and she apologizes,
He said
embarrassed.
he said it's okay, my child. You didn't know. And then he kind of waves at the handyman to kind of simmer down. But yes, we won't be able to accept that here. As
Uh,
open
sh-
minded as Father Aldred is, they are a lot of things that he study that don't really mess with the consumption or of pig or having swine on the premises of the church.
she offers to clean up the blood or the trail.
He said, this Father Allen says, no, I'll just get my handyman to do such things. And the handyman picks up a mop and a very worn bucket and goes to brushes past you to go and fill it. You presume with well water because he heads off in that general direction.
She apologizes to like the handyman and like
The
Uh,
Father
he goes,
Father Aldrin looks at the marker on your around your neck. He says, "Adventurer, if you plan on going to the tower, daylight is wasting. You should probably uh, find someone to party up with and get on your way."
yeah, she just uh, can she hide the boring thing, or like,
What you
or can
can?
she like ask the handyman like, is there any way like, is there any butcher around the area?
There technically is someone, but you don't know where they are.
She asked the father.
Father Aldrin says that if you check around the living quarters, there is a man that goes about that type of business. Or if you look by the tavern, sometimes the odd gaffer, which is the guy that you ran into and stuff, is will take and trade for whatever.
She goes back to the tavern and
Okay, you
uh,
you drag the pig to the tavern. Okay, and you see that odd gaffer still kind of there, but he seems to be hammering some stuff out of a piece of armor and stuff.
I assume that I notice this woman just this young lady just dragging around a boar.
Yeah, you do actually. You see her dragging the board right past you to the tavern and stuff, and you're just kind of filling your water skin in the well and stuff, and making small talk with people that are coming and going and stuff. You see her, and she just continues walking right
Hmm?
past you.
Excuse me, young lady. Oh, exactly what are you doing with that? I assume recently killed boar.
Akira just looks at him and says like, I just killed it. I don't know what to do with it. I just want to trade it.
Hmm. Why not simply have someone cut it up and turn it into pork?
Upon
Or
like overhearing pork and stuff, odd Gaffer has like out the corner of his like freaking like eye, his right eye, not his left one. Uh, he kind of hears and sees you guys talking about the boar that has been recently slain. He kind of leaves his wares and walks the cut 15 feet up to where you guys are talking and says that, "Hey, miss, I can definitely take that boar off your hands, or even maybe we can work out a deal, and I can trade you some stuff for it. Maybe I do have some rations that I can trade, or we can maybe discuss butchering it for like maybe the fat from the boar, and like I can butcher it up for you real nice."
She takes up the offer for the butchering.
He picks the boar up. He kind of like observes it. He says, "Oh, this is a decent weight." Um, and it only has 2 arrows in it. Okay, it pretty much died of blood loss versus just puncture wounds. He's just more so looking over it. He's a very battle worn looking guy and stuff, but he's just more so mumbling and stuff. He's kind of, you don't want to say crazed, but he is mumbling about and stuff as he looks over like the kill. He said, "You actually have some skill and stuff. Not gonna do me a favor. You're going to give yourself award yourself 50 uh exp and stuff for. Actually, I can do that for you. Give me a second." All right. You gained a little bit of EXP from killing the boar. Congratulations. Uh, so he looks and he says, there is an ice house on the other side of the tavern. I tell you what, actually, he looks at the boar. He kind of half stumbles back to his thing of odd wares. He approaches with the object that seems to be radiating a type of cold. He touches it to the boar and mumbles some words, and the boar is instantly frozen. And then he takes out a bag. It seems like it's kind of small, and stuffs the boar into the bag. Okay. Now, what I need you to do, Evelyn, is put a note in your DMs somewhere that you have Odd Gaffer holding on to a permafrosted boar for you. Okay? Don't forget about it, because if you forget about it, he's going to take the boar. Okay? But you need to write that down somewhere, that he's holding on to this boar for you until you can find out what to do with it. Okay? I'm going to tell you that what you hunt in this game can be used for other stuff and whatever else later on down the line. So, yeah, just remember that. Okay? I'm giving y'all all of these lore things to help you guys out with like progressing the stuff. So, do you want to give him the boar and allow him to permafrost it and then stuff it into a bag of holding for you to come back and get from him later?
Yes.
Okay. He gets to work with permafrosting the boar, and then stuffing it into a bag of holding. It just kind of pops in a little whoop, and you're trying to figure out how he fit this large boar into this very small bag. And he just kind of like, he says, okay, there it is. And he says, madam, don't remind me to get your boar back to you and stuff like that. But he did pull out the 2 arrows that you used on the boar, so those are back in your inventory now. Yeah, but make sure when you're using the arrows that you count off the shots. All right. So with that being said, you guys are Odd Gapper kind of goes back to his cart, and I'm going to leave this. All right, and the board is taken care of for you. All right. So, all right. So you guys are next to each other. What are you guys gonna do now?
She
I
just
decide to
she
greet.
gets hung.
Okay.
I decide to greet greeters. Greetings. My name is Zaris Ridger. I assume you're also here to climb the tower.
Greetings. Yes. I'm new. Would you like to team up?
Sure. I was actually looking around for someone to join up with. After all, it would be better to tackle the tower in a group rather than alone.
Yes, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Okay. All right. So, with you guys agreeing to have teamed up, you guys walk to the edge of town here, and as you're walking out, there are some guards that you don't really know, whatever else. They look at the markers and stuff on your body, and you can see like the a pretty decently sized fort and stuff. As you guys walk off, and it seems like it as you're on the edge of the hamlet Nicodemus. White Ridge Tower looms in the distance. You think that it's gonna probably take about half day for you guys to get over there. It's about maybe 10 a.m. So by the time you guys get there, uh, you probably get there at like 3 p.m. and stuff. You guys started walking with some vigor, with a decent sized pace. Okay, so do you guys want to try to set off for the tower? The guards allow you to pass, seeing that you have the markers around your neck and stuff. You know, they don't really give you too much trouble. So what do you guys want to do? You guys want to set off for White Ridge Tower?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys decide to set off for White Ridge Tower. I need you guys to either decide if y'all want to call odds or evens.
For what?
Just odds or evens.
I'll say odds.
Odds? Okay. Both of y'all, both of you guys. Alright, I'm gonna roll dice real quick. And we'll see how this goes.
Why exactly did you want us to
You
say odds or evens?
you're finna figure that out. And you said, what did you say? Odds, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. And y'all didn't
Very
see
ominous laughter.
y'all didn't see that dice roll, did you? Okay.
No.
No. Good. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Amazing. Amazing. Okay. Give me a second. I'm not looking for items. I'm looking for. Oh. Okay. This is why I wanted you to roll roll the dice and stuff. I rolled some dice of my own in the background, and now you guys got a fight on your hands. But yeah, these guys are it shouldn't be a problem for you guys. You guys are in combat now. Uh just you think they're regular people, you know, but they may be bandits of a sort, but they're just kind of like really poor individuals with like they look like they have very simple weapons, and they want to rob you guys. You know, you guys ran into some bandits along the road on the way to White Ridge Tower. So yeah, these guys are about they're about 10-15 feet in distance from and surrounding you guys. One is on Makana's left, and you have some slightly to the right of you, Zaris. So yeah, you guys are in combat
Okay.
now. I need you guys to both roll for initiative.
Okay. So
Okay,
I rolled a 12.
and we got a 13. Okay, let me get I'm gonna get these guys to. Let me see. Give me 1 second. these guys to roll for initiative real quick. Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay. And I got one more over here. And where is your character sheet? I can't seem to find yours. It's like a duplicate.
Wait, do you mean mine or?
I'm talking about the common character sheet. Okay. Anyway, despite all that, okay. So the turn order is going to be one of the commoners is going to be going first, and then Machina is going to be next, followed by Zorus.
Zaris.
Yeah, Zaris. I'm sorry. And then the other commoner is going to be last. Okay? So from the top of the turn order,
Okay.
the first commoner is going to attack you. 19. Does that hit? Izari, does that hit?
Oh, right. My armor class is 11, so yes, it does.
Does it? Okay, cool. Well, not cool for you though. Let's see how much damage she does. Okay, she's using a simple club, but it has a -1 because everybody is poor. So she does 3 points of damage to you.
So that's -2. So that's a -2 then.
Yeah. No. She did 4, but I took away the 1 already, so it's 3 points of damage.
Oh. Oh, that's my bad. So that would be okay, 3 points of damage. I currently have 9 HP.
Okay. Machina is now your turn.
Who's the closest one?
The this other
How far is she?
commoner right here. She's right next to you. She's about 10 feet away.
She says a hunter's mark on her with the crossbow.
You see, you want to shoot her from let me see. Yeah, that's considered close range. So you'll be at disadvantage attacking her with that crossbow. Are you sure you want to do that?
Fine. Okay then. Great axe.
Okay, so since you're switching from the crossbow to the great axe, which is two-handed, you're gonna sacrifice half movement, but that doesn't matter because that would still give you 15 feet of movement, and she's only 10 feet away. So you approach her and roll for hit with the great axe. $16. Let's see. She has an armor class of 10. That is going to hit her. Roll for damage.
But with the hunter's mark. Oh wait, no, never mind.
It doesn't matter. She's dead. She's cooked. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this little mark on her so we know she's dead in case you guys want to do something with her later on. Okay, she's cooked. So next it is, you said Zaris, right? That's how you pronounce?
Yeah.
Okay, Zaris.
Yeah,
It's your
Zaris,
turn.
that's how it's pronounced.
Okay. It is your turn.
I'll go for this one right here.
Okay.
and I will attack with my scimitar.
Because you stepped away, like you were kind of in the middle of both those. From like you could have attacked from an angle, but because you kind of stepped away from one of them, they're gonna take a attack of opportunity against you. So give me 1 second. Let me see if that's actually going to hit you real quick. Give me a second. All right, that is a roll for hit. 13. Does that hit?
Armor class is still 11, so yes.
Okay, so yes, that hits, and let me see how much damage. 3 points of damage to you. I already took off the 1.
So, so, so I'm down to 6 now.
Yes.
Okay,
All right. So
and I'll attack with my scimitar,
uh-huh.
and I will. Okay,
That is a crit. Oh my god. Roll for damage now.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
and 1d6 plus 4,
And that's the crit
10,
damage.
but minus 1, it means it's a 9.
She's still cooked. Yep, she's still gone.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Wait, since I got a 20, doesn't that mean it's technically a tw sorry, I'm kind of confused.
Nah, it's all good. She's finished. I wouldn't linger on it for too long and stuff.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, she's cooked. She ain't coming back from that. It's just one. It's one comer left, and it is her turn. Let's see who she's gonna attack. Seeing seeing her sister and her cousin get struck down, she has a decision to make. She's going to be making that decision with a dice roll real quick. Give me a second.
Okay.
Okay, so she's going to approach where you are. Okay.
Okay.
She did a kind of dice roll to make a decision on who she wanted to attack and stuff, and she's gonna step to you. And you said your armor class was 11.
Yes.
Let's see if she strikes you. Oh no, that is a miss. She brings her club down to wallop you across the head, and because she pulls something in her back. This commoner was old and very malnutritioned and stuff. You wouldn't say that these people would be cannibals, but they would rob everything on you if they had a chance. Like the weapons that they have are very crude clubs. That is, she's more so swinging a tree branch at you at this point, you know. But yeah. So she misses completely. That is the end of her turn. Back to the top of the turn order, Machina.
How far is she?
She's right there. She stepped up right
Is she within like 5 feet?
you might have to step up 5 feet to get to her. She's like 10 feet away from you. So I'm gonna just say that you stepped up to her because it's just like this map is like not the best. It's just kind of the middle ground. That's why I proc these overworld map fights and stuff. So it's not as true to destination as you've been in the tower itself.
Is Zara is like near, also too, like within 5 feet.
She's right
Um,
next to Zara. She just swung the club at him and she missed.
Oh, it's because I was gonna use Hail of Thorns, but pretty sure that would hit the stars too.
You want to use your spell right now?
Will it hit stars?
I don't know. If that's what you want to do. You want to just let me see. How does this look? Let me look at the details for it. It is a 5-foot emanation. Oh, it is a creature. Each creature within 5 feet of it would take damage. So no, you would to answer your question, you would definitely hit your party member.
Okay, then can she use a Huntsman's Mark again?
You want to use Hunter's Mark? Let me see how many charges you have of it. Because doesn't Hunter's Mark have charges? I know, Zara, you used Hunter's Mark before with your rogue. Do you have a set amount of Hunter's Marks that you can use, or is it just
uh, uh, hang on, hang on, let me just get a little look.
no? So you can use it infinite amount of times. Okay. Yeah. So you mark her with
Yeah,
Hunter's.
it's something like a cantrip or like.
Okay, so you mark her with Hunter's Mark. I'm gonna say that you got that turned on. I already turned it on for you. And if you're gonna shoot her, it's gonna be at
Oh,
disadvantage because she's so close.
no, we're gonna use like the great axe.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little overboard if you do hit her, but okay. If you just want to blow her wig off, yeah. Murder hobo unlocked. Let's go. Um, roll for
She's not a
roll.
murder hobo. They're trying to kill us. We're just
They're
defending
trying to
ourselves.
rob. They're trying to rob you. They don't. They come at you with branches from trees.
Like she's trying to attack my party member. Like
You just happen to
what?
be level 1 and fragile. But anyway, yeah. Let's continue. So you're gonna attack the last one with well, what's the name?
Uh, great axe.
Okay,
Should hit like
roll for hit. Okay. 12, that hits. Roll for damage. I should be saying damage types that they don't have any vulnerabilities to what's the name. So yeah, no. Yeah, she took 13 points of damage. She took 12 points of slashing damage and 1 point of force damage. She effectively got her freaking wig blown the heck off. Like you go for the slash, and she's like it cleaves through like her collarbone and her shoulder area and stuff. And she just makes a sharp ugh and stuff, and she just like ugh, and you just kind of like pull it out of her or whatever else and stuff, with your great axe and stuff. And because it was like
That
so forceful,
she just collapses.
kind of
I
sorta,
assume.
like Hunter's Mark has like a kind of delay instead of her like kind of collapsing, she kind of blows away. So like as she's pulling away, it just explosive force kind of just comes out of her Machina's great axe, and the freaking enemy sprawls like 5 feet away, just blown away like a rag doll. This enemy is also cooked.
she gets yeeted.
Yeah, she gets yeeted like 5 feet away. Okay, so let me do something real quick. Machina, you technically took out. Let's see. Let's do something real quick. All right, Machina, you gain points of EXP. So you're at a total of 70 EXP. You know how to assign EXP to yourself, right, Zaris? No.
Kinda.
Okay,
Not really. No.
you go to your character sheet. You're gonna see like a little pencil right there
Anvil.
in the corner and stuff. You are gonna. I can mark
Yeah.
it down for you, but you gain 10 points of experience from that fight. Those weren't very strong enemies.
Okay.
Okay. So
Oh, my character sheet is public, by the way.
yeah, yeah. I'm because I'm able to edit it in real time. So
Okay.
all right. So what do you guys want to do with the bodies and stuff? You want to
Can
just
we
kind
like
of leave them there and just go on about your business, or what you want to do?
do they just like search him for leaving?
Um,
Okay,
I,
you
I,
can
I
search them.
honestly, I honestly would. I'd honestly rather just. I'd honestly just leave them. They didn't have. They probably didn't have much on them.
Are you
So
sure? Machina wants to search them. Search the how many? Are you gonna search all of them, Machina, or are you just gonna search one?
Just one.
Just one? Okay. You let's say you obtain. She happens to have 3 arrows on her, but the club that she was using broke, so you gain 3 arrows.
fine.
That's
I
good.
guess I'll check. I guess I'll check the one that's nearest to me.
Yeah, it would be a good idea to like get into looting in this game.
Right. I'll check the one nearest to me and the one that's right next to me.
Okay, so you're gonna check the both of them. All right, let me see what you get real quick. Uh, you get you know how to add items to your character sheet, right? Give yourself another.
Compendium, right?
One has half a ration, the other one has half a ration. So just put a whole ration on your character.
Alrighty.
Okay.
I will do that.
All right. So I'm assuming that's they've been successfully looted. The reason why I leave the but yeah, they've been successfully looted. You guys can continue on your way
Okay.
to the tower.
Probably need to take a short rest because
You want to take a short rest and try to recover some your hit
yeah,
die and stuff.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Take a short rest and roll your hit die. Your one hit die.
Okay. Did it work?
You hit short rest.
Yeah. Apply healing from hit die rolled after a short rest. Take
I think you
short.
can. You supposed to roll it. Yeah. Uh,
Whoops. I forgot to do the.
you recover 4 HP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you recover 4. There you go. Okay. 10 12. That's not bad. You know.
Okay.
All right. Now, if you do short rest or long rest, I won't take it away from your rations per se, considering we're still within the same day. But remember how your water
Okay.
skins work is you can take 4 squigs from a water skin. Okay.
Okay.
Before it's completely exhausted, you can take 1 swig a day. You know, you exhaust 1
Okay.
swig a day. Rations, how those work is you consume a ration per day. Okay. Or any other food item, even
Okay.
if it's just a lone apple, you know, a single piece of hardtack or a single piece of jerky. You have to consume something so you won't have disadvantages on stuff. So, but considering this is the same day, you don't have to worry about consuming rations. I'll be taking it away from your characters at the end of this session. So you guys continue on to Right Ridge Tower. It is a massive tower. You don't know how many feet around this thing and stuff. You try to look from one way to the other side. You can't possibly tell how big this thing is. You look up and it just goes into the clouds and seems to go on past that. You know, next to the tower, you see,
Tower.
huh?
Sorry, I was going to say that this tower looks like it seems to stretch to the heavens themselves.
That is a brilliant observation. It says someone behind you. You know, you want to turn around and see who that is.
Yeah?
Okay. So it's some very old wizened looking man and stuff. Give me a second. Let me, give me one second. I'm looking for the guy that y'all would run into. Okay. Um a scarred looking guy that also is kind of, his eyes are darting between you and the tower and stuff. Like, you see he's kind of muttering into himself. He looks pretty crazed, you know, and stuff. As he's talking to you, he kind of spittle is kind of going down the corner of his mouth and stuff. And in his hand, he has like two very dark stones and stuff. Uh, he says, I gotta keep stacking. I gotta keep building and building stuff. Yeah. Whew, um, yeah, the tower, right? You guys going into the tower?
Yes.
Yeah, speak up next time, boy. Um, if you see any stones like this, boy, the creatures in the tower drop stones like this. He shows you these black stones. He said, "Here, go ahead and hold it real quick." Do you take the stone from him?
No, I'm just kind of looking at it.
I suggest so you can know what I'm talking about. That you take this stone, boy. Roll for isn't it roll for insight. Give me an insight roll.
Okay, give me a moment and I will do that.
With that insight check, you can't tell if he's trying to deceive you or not. You know, you can't tell if the rocks that he's trying to give you are cursed or not. So he forcefully reaches out his hand and puts a stone in your hand, and then closes it. You instantly notice the stone doesn't is pulsing like a weird energy. It doesn't affect you, but you realize the stone is like heavy, despite the fact that it's so large. And he shows you he quickly unfurls your hand and takes the stone back and then throws the stone out in the distance. And as the stone touches the ground, it expands into like the size of a cinder block. It's a dark obsidian. It's dark and obsidian looking in color, but you're not sure if it's actually obsidian. You know, it's I need more of those stones. I have to build. Trust me, boy. You're gonna want to bring me more of these stones from the creatures that are in that place.
Um, okay, I'll be sure to try and find these stones if they drop them.
Yeah, well, trust me.
Uh,
Every creature in that place drops these stones. I don't know. I don't know how they just drop from the creatures. It's a weird, man. It's just, I don't know. That dungeon will rise. Uh, he kind of trailed off in his sentence. Uh, he said, "But I have to keep building now. I know that I gotta keep building." And you notice that there's a fort right next to the thing. There are more guards that look like they're from the town, and they look down. They don't say anything to you. They look to be looking at what's around your neck, which is the markers, and they just look at you and they nod. You know, these guards seem to be a whole lot tougher, but they don't look like they mean you any harm. They're just kind of there, you know, to prevent something or someone from coming in or out of the tower. But they admonish you and just kind of going about their whatever they're doing, you know, from the top of their fort. And the fort pales in comparison. It looks dark and really gritty, but it pales in comparison to the massive size of the tower.
oh yeah, Makina asked the old man like what he would give them if they like brought the stones.
Oh, trust me, little lady. If you bring these stones, I can only award you. You'll definitely get. You'll get. But it won't. But it won't be. Uh, oh, oh, he breathes in, breathes out, and his voice seems to totally change. It won't be in a manner that you expect. And he seems to like almost have like a small seizure on the spot. Regains his composure. He said, "But it won't be in like meager gifts that you expect."
Makina just gives him a weird look. Okay.
He sort of as he's talking, he's just spitting a little bit more, but it doesn't fire and hit any of you guys. He just kind of wanders off where in a direction where he threw the stone, and as he goes and picks the stone up, some light kind of shines on the tips of his fingers, and the stone shrinks back down to regular size rock, and he picks the rock up, and now he starts knocking both of the rocks back together, and he keeps muttering about building. Anybody want to roll a perception check for me?
Let me check.
Okay.
I'm giving you guys too many
Sure.
freebies. You go ahead and roll for perception check. Okay, 15 and 15. Okay, that's good. It's actually good. Okay, you notice that the material, the rocks that he has on his hand, seems to almost match the material that is the tower. You know, so apparently the material could be the same as the tower itself, and you have no idea why the monsters that the information you according to the did anybody get this guy's name?
Uh, no.
No.
Hmm. Okay. Well, you haven't whatever this guy is saying, you have no idea why this guy would tell you that the monsters is dropping these types of stones and stuff, and from what you gathered, it matches the material of the tower itself, and why he wants this, you know. But he looks like he's harmless enough. You know, he didn't attack you. He just showed you something. You know. But yeah. What do you guys want to talk to the crazy guy a little bit more and try to find out a little bit more about him? Or what?
Um, if I may ask, what is what is your name? We
Mm,
know what you were talking about, but
his head
you never told.
snips up at you, and he kind of like he looks crouched over like a golem. He looks crouched over like Smeagol and Gollum from freaking the Lord of the Rings over his two precious rocks. And you almost think he's gonna say "my precious," but instead he says Mike." People call me Mike. Silent, silent, shh, 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 silent, Mike. Yeah, people call me Silent Mike.
You don't mind if I just call you Mike, do
No, no,
you?
no, boy. I prefer Silent Mike. You say the whole thing. I've grown mighty attached to that moniker.
Okay, okay, Silent Mike.
Mm-hmm. He briskly nods and stuff or whatever. Mm-hmm. You notice that like as he scratches his neck, he has scars and stuff all over his body that looks like some were from blades, others were from claws, and some that do not look natural and stuff. He just looks kind of wrong. He still looks human, but he looks kind of wrong. Uh, he's just kind of staring at you now, but he's still knocking his rocks together and stuff. He say, "Come on, boy. Yeah, the little lady, go in that tower and go bring me back as many rocks as you can get."
Uh,
Mm.
Makina just looks at him weird. Uh, her arrogance is like uh, showing a little because she thinks this man is just a crazy old man, and she will never like uh grab those rocks. Like,
Okay.
she's like, she asks like, "Are you building something with those rocks?"
I'm building all right. I'm building all right, Missy. Uh, you, ooh, imagine the rewards when I finally build it.
Makina just says, "Okay, see you next time."
Give me
Silent.
Arcana. Give me an Arcana check. Okay. Do you want to help her out, Zaris? Do you want to help her out with the Arcana check?
Okay, sure. Give me a moment.
Okay. Well, it's over 10, so okay, that's enough. Uh, you can tell that this guy will never try to harm you. He is completely and all by all means uh harmless. Uh, his presence just makes people uneasy. Um, he just seems to stare at people and not do much else and interact and try to show people stuff. Uh, he's more so looking at you until as if you will silently return and stuff, But he'll always kind of like talk to you about bringing more rocks to him. He seems to possess what this world calls resonance, as you've seen what he did with that rock and how it made it change shape from like the shape of a cinder block to like a small pebble. But he only has two rocks in his possession, or from what you can tell, he only has two rocks, you know. uh, he doesn't seem to have um, his body just kind of radiates with that odd feeling that you had got from every other thing that has resonance in this world and stuff. Uh, anytime it kind of has that same feeling when you with the markers that are around your neck, and with that the situation with the boar that was permafrosted. Everything, including the tower, has like this looming like presence of like high magic. But then you're wondering to yourself, why are there no magicians? You know, and why does this guy, Silent Mike, seem to resonate with that power or that resonance itself, and he's not an object, despite the fact that he's handling these objects that also resonate with magic or resonance in this universe. Okay, that's your Arcana check. Give you spill some lore real
Okay.
quick. Uh, yeah, he just kind of walks off, you know, and stuff. He's just kind of like picking up the ground and stuff close to the tower and stuff. He picks up a black rock off the ground, and you see his hands glow for a little bit, and nothing happens with the black rock that he just picked up. So he tosses it to the side and stuff, and you kind of hear him mutter to himself, "No, normal. It's not the materials for building." He goes
Uh,
off.
Makina goes up to the guards. Hi, uh, can you can you tell us who was that? Who like what's what's wrong with Silent Mike?
Oh, well, it's just kind of the name that most people give the guy. He's just kind of a strange, real tattered up looking guy. He lingers around the top tower. He never seems to starve or anything. And we haven't seen him eat. We haven't seen him drink anything. He just he's really quiet most of the time, except when he's talking to people about collecting the freaking weird stones that this place drop. Most people try to get kind of hostile with Mike, simply because he's a weird dude. But then I don't know, Mike just kind of slips out of their clutches. But he just kind of tells people the same spiel about bringing them those goddamn stones. But yeah, I gotta get back to my job, which is watching to make sure any unsavories come by. If you guys want to go in the tower, you can come and go as you please. But hey, I'm not gonna tell you about what can happen when you're in there. That place just kind of shifts.
You mean the tower's interior shifts?
Hey man, like I've only been to like maybe the first 5 floors, but I can tell you that it has a weird way of like things. The inside of the tower doesn't look like what the outside would be, and I don't know. Time is weird in there, and space is also weird. You just gotta see it for yourself, man. Doesn't make any freaking sense. It's a mind boggler. That place. Just be safe.
Can I use persuasion to like get more information, or um
Hmm.
can I use investigation or like persuasion to get like more information for the first 5 floors, like what kind of monsters or like what to expect?
Uh. Hey, he kind of retorts. He kind of looks at how you're puzzling in the face. Is kind of like about to ask a question, and he just says, "Hey, listen, I don't know anything else, sweetheart. I can't tell you anything else. I see you got that look on your face, like you want to ask me 21 questions. I ain't got the answers to them. I'm just here to like fight weird creatures that slip in or people that don't got markers that try to go into place. That's all he says about it. Hello?
Uh, she just asked one question before like leaving. Uh, can I ask what kind of monsters do you expect on the first floor? Like the very first monsters.
He just kind of looks at you and shrugs.
Can I use persuasion?
You can try. He just scratches his head. He's just like, listen, I told you, lady, the play shifts. I don't know. It changes.
Uh, Magna says, "Thank you. I guess have a nice day." And goes into the tower.
Okay. As Machina approaches the tower door, are you gonna approach with her, Zaris?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys approach together, and as you go to the tower, um, some type of technology that you're not even familiar with kind of takes a scan of you. Think think like SAO takes a scan of you,
Like
and they
the
see no, huh?
like the whole mm, the whole thing where it just kind of scans the entire body, or
Yes.
like
Yeah, and then as you look in astonishment, you can't move for a second, and like the door of the tower glows white, and as it glows white, uh, Silent Mike looks at you and starts clapping the stones together really loud. The stones, make sure you bring them back. Trust me, trust Mike. Make sure you bring the stones back. And your body just kind of dissipates into a bunch of particles, but you don't feel any pain. And then everything whites out for a moment.
Machina, uh, when it's like they were in the new place and Machina was just like confused. Oh wow.
Okay.
Can Monica
oh,
can Machina use investigation?
Hang on. You're getting ahead of yourself. Getting ahead of yourself. Okay, so you guys have the particles come together and glow and white and all the other stuff, and your vision starts to return to you, and next thing you know, you are inside of the tower. Okay. And it is actually well lit inside the tower. You know, on this it looks weird. The architecture is very weird, but everything is in ruins and in shambles and stuff. Uh what would you guys like to do?
Machina is like disoriented and confused, like looking around.
Give me both of y'all. From this point on, you guys will be using movement to move around in the dungeon freely. So each step is 5 feet. You have 30 feet. So technically, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can move 6 paces per move. That's how you're gonna move from here on out. And we're gonna take is going to be turn based on who's going to be moving for right now. So give me a roll for initiative, both of you.
Ready here.
Well, mine sucked.
Okay.
So bad.
So
I mean, it works. Doris has to. Doris is a fighter, so
okay.
and
So
Makina's a ranger, I
so do you
think.
want to move the whole what did I say? What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Move 6 squares in any direction.
Right. Righty. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Makana, you're next. Move 6 squares in any direction. Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna do something off screen. Let me see real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. I should have had this open already. I'm sorry.
This place is strange.
It's very weird. I have never ever seen anything like this in my life.
The way that we were brought into the tower, it clearly wasn't natural.
Very natural.
Um. Makana, give me a perception roll, please.
We rolled a 16.
Roll the 16. Okay. You hear a chittering sound. You hear chittering sound, and then you look to your right. You zero right in on the noise in the direction where it's coming from, and you see it. It is a giant spider, and it's up on a ledge and is looking down at you guys.
Oof. Makina just like
And it screeches a loud, piercing noise, and you hear scuttling of the same scuttling sound that you heard to point you in the direction of that creature. You hear more scuttling coming off in almost the same direction as it did. Okay, give me a second. All right, one moment. Okay. All right. That is, I did all of the turns or whatever else and stuff. But it perches up and it watches you and stuff, and it's a giant spider, and you feel like it just called, um, it just called them buddies. Uh, Machina is no longer your turn. You don't know how many spiders that it called, but You guys are currently in combat right now. You don't know how many there are. Zaris, it is your turn. It is up on a ledge though, so you would have to find a way to get up there to attack it. But if I, you don't know if this thing can jump down at you guys or if it can climb down at you guys. But guys feel like you can either turn back and run or you can stand and fight. But is
I mean,
ours,
they're
huh?
I mean, they're mostly just spiders. I think we can handle them.
Okay, okay. Bazaris, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Move towards this spider right here.
Okay, go ahead and get moving. All right. That is your all your movement, and as a
Yeah,
spider,
I will attack.
okay.
Okay, and so that's 7 damage.
It is easily vanquished. It's cooked. All right, it's dead.
Ready?
It leaves a squee. I can't as it dies.
And then just and then its body just
Yeah,
curls up in on
it
itself.
it it, it falls on its back and its chittering legs kind of curl up like that, like how spiders do when they die.
And that would be my turn.
Okay, Makana, you're next.
Uh, can she attract the spiders to get closer to her?
She's asking if she can attack the spider that's on the ledge, I think. Since she's the ranger, she has a bow and arrow.
Yeah, you could just shoot it. I mean, but it's up to you. You said you want to attract them to you.
Yeah, I'm like thinking like should I use hollow thorns? But yeah, it is on the ceiling, so I don't think so.
Technically, you can. It's up on a ledge. You can climb up to the ledge. It's gonna take some of your movement to climb the ledge, though, or it can climb down to you. But it's your turn right now, so it can't move unless you want to ready an action. But it's totally up to you. You want to attack the thing? You want to use Hell of Thorns? What you want to do?
Uh, use a light crossbow and shoot at it. Wait. First she's gonna use hunter's mark, and then use like crossbow.
Okay, so you use roll for hit with the crossbow, and you have hunter's mark turned on.
Oops. Do you replace Hall of Thorns with the crossbow?
Huh? What do you mean?
It's under in combat
You go to
and under
combat.
attack.
Go to hold up a second. It should be. Wait a minute. Where's your?
Yeah, go to combat and there should and
Yeah, you got arrows.
maybe it's in spells or something. I'm not sure.
I'm looking for your.
I'm not sure.
What happened to your crossbow? Got see your great axe. Hail of
Oh, I
Thorn.
think it's like I had like attacked like the homeless or like the poor that were trying to attack us. and I used a great axe
Use
instead
the
of the
great
bow.
axe. Hold up. Mm, what happened to your crossbow? You had a crappy crossbow, I remember. That's weird. I think because we went to a new sheet. Hold up a second. I'm gonna look at your character sheet as well. Sorry. Oh, it reset the character sheet because we're on a new page. Of course, that sucks. Yeah, it reset the goddamn character sheets. Alright, alright, what I'm gonna have to do, I'll just get you another light crossbow, and you just take the 1 damage from it. Hold up. Okay, there you go. Now you can use the crossbow and stuff.
Should I click Hunter's marks?
Yeah, it's already turned on.
That
Also, you have weapon masteries as well. You can use those if you want.
Oh. Oh yeah, I do have those.
Mm-hmm. This is 5th edition, baby. Okay, so yeah, that definitely hits, and 10 damage. You freaking eviscerated, and you had Hunter's Mark on. So not only do you eviscerated, it bounces off the wall and falls down here and dies in front of you. Yeah, it was cooked. Okay, so that's the end of your turn. Let's see. This one is going to run up right here. Okay. And it's going to attack. Let's see. Okay, does a 12 hit you? Let me see. Your armor class. Okay, so to look at your armor class, you see the
12.
AC right there is 12. Okay, and since we already said that in the beginning of the game that if it raises up to meet the score, it's not gonna be blocked, that is gonna hit. Okay? So it's gonna use a bite against you, alright? So it is, you have to make a Constitution saving throw of a DC 9. So what you're gonna do is go to your not skills, but go to your, I think it's
It's saving throws.
saving throws, yeah.
Abilities.
Yeah, to abilities, and roll your Constitution.
Mind if I give an example?
I can roll for you. Want me to roll for you?
Uh, sure.
If you see abilities, you see where it says CON, right? On your character
Oh
sheet?
yeah, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you rolled an 11. Let me see. You have to beat a DC 9. Okay, so you do not take poison damage, but you do take regular damage. From the roll, it did 1 point of damage to you. Do you know how to do damage on your
Yeah,
character? Okay, so
the heart and like there's one heart, red heart and green heart.
okay, awesome.
I put damage.
Mhm. Let me see. I need to open up your character sheet again. Minimize that. It's gonna bring it right here. Put that there. Okay. Okay, there it goes. And now, alright, is the other spider's turn. It's gonna go right here and kind of step over the body of his fallen kin and stuff, and it's gonna also do an attack against you. Let's see what it gets. Let's
Hit
see.
armor class again and constitution.
We'll figure it out. Ooh, it definitely hits you. Okay, so roll for your con again. 9, and it says DC 9 to not take any poison damage. So let's see. It's probably only gonna hit you for, yep, 1 point damage. Okay. All right. That's the end of that spider's turn. You hear some more skittering, Zaris, but it sounds kind of far away. This one kind of goes and it climbs down from the ridge, and you see it approaching you, but it's not quite there just yet. This one also kind of climbs straight over the terrain to right over here, and you hear more skittering. It's starting to get closer. You hear some more skittering as you guys are just kind of causing up a ruckus and stuff. These guys are getting closer. It's gonna come right over here, and you just hear, like, you don't know how many of these things there are. Spectacular Kid, welcome in. You don't know how many of these things there are, but you've seen, like, there might be a lot of them. Okay, so back to the top of the turn. Machina, is your turn. We're
No,
playing
it's
D&D right now. Spectacular Kids. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
wasn't it me that did it? I had the 20.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, is you. Zaris, go ahead and go.
Head back over to and well and attack this one spider that's near Machina.
Roll for hit.
Cause alrighty.
That definitely
19
hits.
and 1d6 plus 4. 8 damage, but with the -1, it's 7.
It doesn't even matter. It only has 1 point of you kind of cleave right through it. These things aren't really that tough, you know, but
Kind
you cleave
They're
right
kind of
through it.
like mobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And let's see here.
It is
I end my turn.
okay. It is back to Machina's turn. Machina?
Sorry.
Yeah.
uh, use hunter's mark, and then can I switch
Yeah,
to crit act?
how Hunter's Mark works is you can switch it to another target if you visibly saw the other target die with Hunter's Mark. So are you gonna switch it to this spider right here?
do I? Yeah.
Okay, so all right. Since you have your bow out, are you gonna switch to the axe, right? Hello?
Uh, I'm just gonna use unarmed strike.
Unarmed strike against it, so you're gonna punch it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Punch the spider then. Let me see what you roll.
Oh my.
Ooh, you
Unexpected.
critted that. Okay, roll for damage for unarmed spike. It has
You, you
okay.
can
As
you
you
can roll for crit damage.
yeah. Um, I'm trying to figure out how we roll for crit damage. Do we do double damage for crit? What do you guys want to do? Double damage or bonus damage?
Um, hmm. What does everyone else think?
What does
What does the
everybody
chat
want
say?
to do? Yeah, want to do bonus damage for our double damage for crit?
What does chat say?
I don't know. I don't think it's any chat really responding and stuff. They kind of come pop in and leave and stuff. I haven't really been responding to chat.
I
uh,
I want to say maybe bonus damage, maybe.
okay, bonus
So,
damage.
what do you think?
I'm just gonna have you out a
What about
roll.
you, Eve?
Okay,
What does Eve think?
Eve, do you want bonus damage or double damage? Eve, are you there?
Sorry, Funko. Uh, bonus.
Bonus damage. Okay, then I'm just gonna have you to let me roll
Bye-bye.
something. So I'm gonna roll a flat. I'm just gonna roll a flat 1d10. Okay. You did a total of 10 points of damage to the spider plus 1 in force damage. That is 11 damage to the spider. Since it was force damage, I was gonna say that it was an unarmed strike and it was force. I'm playing force a little bit different. This is just for flavor. You blow it back by 5 feet, but it's dead. It's cooked. All right. Back to the spider's turn. He's just within range. Okay. He's gonna take a snap at you, Zaris.
Okay.
Let's see if he hits you or nah. 19. I'm guessing that hits, right?
Yeah, it's
Give me
11
a
armor
give me a
class.
con save. Okay, yeah, you definitely beat the con save, so you only take 1 point of damage. Perfect. All right. That spider ends its turn. This spider here is gonna come over there. He's like he can move in a straight line over the thing because that's his climbing speed as well as moving speed. So these spiders are real creepy crawly and stuff. The other spider comes over here and crawls right over his kind of rest on to the side of his dead brethren and stuff. Another spider comes right over here and just kind of snarls at you from a distance and stuff. It just like ski, ski, ski. Yeah, it sounds pissed. So another spider is over here, and you just you guys kind of think to yourself, is this onslaught gonna end? You know, or if it's ever gonna end. There are more spiders coming. You know, yeah. Can you guys hold out? You know, and survive this onslaught of freaking spiders and stuff. But Yeah. So top of the
Okay.
turn order, it is back to you, Zaris.
I'll attack the spider in front of me.
You're gonna attack the spider in front of you. You already know the do. It definitely hits.
19.
He's cooked. You blow him away. This is really this whole thing is seeming like more of a battle of attrition to you guys. You guys are seemingly pretty freaking healthy. You guys draw back your weapons and dispatch spider after spider. Machina, is your turn.
Use Hunter's Mark, and then light crossbow on the spider. Oh, this one.
That one? Okay, let me see. Let me see something real quick. You said your crossbows can go up to like 60 feet, right?
Yeah, or is that too far?
Okay.
80 to 320.
Yeah, and I can definitely hit the spider. Okay. All right. Then so roll for hit with the is a 14. Let me see. It definitely hits. Roll for damage.
That
Oh yeah.
is it.
Plus 5 points of freaking force damage. It hits this freaking pillar here, and it is pinned to the freaking pillar. It is cooked. Green blood leaks out of it as it like it dies. Okay. There are more spiders. This spider is gonna kind of leap right over here and land and turn at you and savagely bite into you. Let me see. Does a 14 hit, right?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a con save. You already know. You beat the con save, you only take 1 point of damage.
Okay.
Okay. Another spider crawls on up and it perches on the body of his dead brethren right here and stuff. No, it kind of comes to the side over here. And it also bites at you. Okay, let me see. Pretty soon I'm gonna have hotkeys set up for all of this crap. But ooh, crit. Okay, give me a con.
Ooh.
Give me a con save.
Ooh.
You I think it was a DC. Now let me see. Yeah, DC 9. Okay, so
C9.
you don't take any poison damage, but it's a 1. Let me roll for bonus damage because that's what you guys decided on. Give me a number. Any number.
Okay. Give me a moment. I need to get.
7. Okay. And you roll the 1d10. Okay, let's see this. Let me see something. Okay. It does a total of 4 damage to you.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, it is the I have a question, you guys, because I kind of got
Yeah.
confused in a moment. Did I move all of these spiders in the back line yet? No?
No.
No. Okay. I'm asking you guys for clarity. This one is gonna kind of rush up right there. And I'm just gonna complete
Ooh.
their movement and stuff for this thing, so you kind of already know where they're gonna be at. That one is right there, but this is the one that's gonna attack you. Okay, Zars, prepare yourself.
Okay.
Let's see what it does. Does a 10 hit or no?
Armor class is 11, so
No.
no.
Okay, as it bites at you, you just kind of like take a side step away from it. It bites you, but it just its fangs kind of bounce off the boot, you know, and you just kind of kick it away, but not enough to do any harm to it. Okay.
Okay.
Back to the top of the turn order. Zaris, it is your turn.
I will use a bonus action to regain hit points equal to my fighter level. Well,
Okay.
equal to 1d10 plus the fighter level.
Okay. Roll it. Okay, second one, you heal 6 points. Alright.
And that is one use down.
Mm-hmm.
I will attack the spider that's currently in front of me.
Which one? This one? Or that one?
Uh, uh, this the this one right. Uh, how do you ping it?
Yeah, that one? Okay.
Uh, the one that's downward from me.
That one is. Oh, okay, that one.
Yes, that
Okay.
one.
Alright, yeah, go ahead. You,
And 1d.
Oh, you rolled a 19 against it? It hits. Roll
Yeah.
for damage. It's cooked.
All right.
Okay.
I will end my turn.
Alright, Machina, your turn.
Can I move like over here or not?
Huh?
Can I move to like over here?
You gotta go through the
You
enemies.
can, but
If you
I
move
mean, you
past enemies, you're gonna
can.
take attacks or
They're
opportunity.
gonna attack you.
Yeah, they get to take free
Oh.
attacks against you if you move over there.
I was because I want to use like Hell of Thorns, but Zara's was like right there.
Huh?
I wanted to use like Hell. I want to like move and use Hell of Thorns, but Zara's is right there. So
Where are you
then
gonna use the Hell of Thorns at? Point to his face, right there. So
like over
everything.
here.
Oh, you want to use it right here? Okay, sure, go for it. Go for it. You're hitting in a box, so if you use Hell of Thorns right here, everything in 5 feet, that would be this. I'm gonna draw something real quick. You're gonna hit everything in this little box. That's where you're gonna hit at. All right. So that's where you want to use Hell of Thorns at.
Yes.
Okay. Roll an attack real quick. Let me see if it actually hits. Yeah, with your arrow, real quick. I mean, roll for your hit with your arrow, please. Okay, light crossbow. That is a 22. That definitely hits. Okay, roll for damage. Oh wait, no. You gotta roll for damage with the not with the crossbow, with the hell of arrows and stuff. Let me see how much damage that can do. I gotta look at your sheet real quick.
Oh, she already did it, I think.
Okay, yeah, I see. Six points of damage that definitely kills, and plus 1 point of force. Okay, since this one was already dead, I'm gonna just say this one is blown this way on top of the other one. No, it's blown this way and it bounces the other one over there. This one is killed, is blown back this way. This one is also slain and moved this way, and that one kind of hits off this wall and falls right over there and stuff. So this one is dead. This one is also cooked, and this one has been absolutely freaking gored as the hail of arrows hit the spiders, but then a sudden wave of force pushes that area back. Like all of those guys were eviscerated. Give me a second. I'm trying to change some stuff up.
Oh, oh, that's less opponents on me at least.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta cover you. You're part. Your party. Part of my party. Otherwise, I wouldn't be a good party member.
Yep. You guys are actually starting to but it ain't over yet. So that was Machina's turn, right? This spider is still alive
Yeah.
and it's pissed off. Uh give me give odds are even, guys.
I'll say even.
Even.
What about you? What about you, Eve?
It's even.
Even? Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Let's see how this turns up. And y'all both said even.
Yes.
Yes.
The spider begins to shudder as like a blue light envelops over it, but like uh like something like broken glass happens and the light just kind of almost
Uh,
breaks and fizzles off of it and stuff, and nothing happens to the spider, but the spider is still gonna attack you, Zaris.
okay.
Mm-hmm. 11, it meets it, so it hits. Give me a con save. Okay, alright. It does 1 point of damage to you.
What is happening to this spider? It's glowing?
Yeah, but the glow kind of suddenly broke like glass and nothing happened to the spider. Or it was weird. You don't know exactly what happened. Uh, but you figured you might have to go and ask around about it. Okay, so with that being said, uh, how do you guys want to split the EXP? You want to even split? How
Wait,
you
wait, wait. Did the spider just die?
Yeah, it died. You killed it.
No, it attacked me,
Oh, it
and
attacked. It
I didn't.
attacked. Okay. Well, yeah. No. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, it attacked you. You took 1 point of damage. Okay. Zaris is back up to you. I'm sorry. I messed up.
Okay.
I'm gonna move right
Once
there.
again, I attack. Once
Mm-hmm.
again, I attack,
That definitely hits. Roll for damage.
and it's dead.
Okay. Buddy's cooked. All right.
Okay. All right, Eve. How do you want to split the EXP?
I'll say even.
Even. Okay.
Yes.
Even it is then. So let me see real quick. Let's take a look at these spiders here. All right. It is a total of. Y'all help me count these spiders. I might miss some.
1,
So
2,
it is
3,
1,
4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Are you
I
sure?
counted like 11. 1, 2. I think like,
3,
can you check
4,
they're not like
6.
double layered?
I missed one. I missed the one right here.
Yeah, in the back. Okay. I'm gonna just
Can you make
kind
sure
of.
they're like double layered?
You guys kind of drag the spiders up in a little pile to so you can count them easier and stuff and see what's what. You know. So you drag them all here. I'm gonna move your character back real quick. Okay. and you count up the number of spiders and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4.
11 spiders.
11 spiders. So that is 110 EXP. Y'all are split. It's 10 experience per spider, so that's 110. So that is 52 EXP per person. Alright, give me a second. I will apply that to your characters now. So that brings you up to 62. Zaris, you're at 62 EXP total. And Machina, you are now up to, let me see. I said 52, right? Split between both of you guys, or was that a different number? I said 110 total, so that, what was that? 50?
Evenly.
Split evenly? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 55. Okay. Sorry about that.
This is hella fun.
I'm glad that you guys are enjoying yourselves.
Currently, 110 divided evenly by 2 is 55.
55, okay. 55 plus... What's 55 plus 70 real quick? Give me a
What?
second.
What was that?
Oh, it's like 100.
You said it was 10 EXP per spider?
Yeah.
That's another 3 EXP for me and another for her.
Yeah, but she had more experience because she killed more of the bandits and stuff.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so that leaves you're at 125 for your 125 EXP. You're halfway there to leveling up almost and stuff. You guys want to loot the spiders? What do you guys want to do with the bodies?
Can we loot them?
What?
Like
Well,
anybody with
yeah,
card?
Okay. Go ahead and
we'll probably need some materials from them anyway, because, well,
okay. Some of the
obviously we need venom sacks for some stuff.
yeah. Okay. Let's see what you get. Roll okay. Is there a 3-sided dice? Let me see. I don't think there is. No, there is not. Damn.
Well, I can roll a die
You can roll a custom dice, right?
on some other site, but yes, I will roll a
Give
3.
me, yeah, give me a
Okay.
uh 11D3. Actually,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, hang on. Let me. Okay, sorry, give me a moment. I'm a bit
Machina, was you keeping up with how many arrows you shot? Mm.
Oh,
Machina, you there?
okay. So you said roll 11 three-sided dice, right?
Yeah.
Like three.
How many arrows did you shoot? Do you remember?
Yeah, hit like
Hmm.
hit the one in the
Um,
edge, the first one.
okay, I rolled those 11 three-sided dice.
Okay, what did you get for the total?
Let's see. 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1 for a total of 22.
22. Okay. All right. That tells me what I need to know. I got a table here and stuff that I can refer to.
I think it was two because hit the one from over here, hit the one with the
Just
fist.
tell me the
Yeah,
the total number of arrows that you shot, real quick.
I think like two,
You only shot 2 arrows. Are you sure about that?
maybe three. I'll get. I'll just say three. Uh, can I retrieve them?
Okay, I'm gonna say one of them broke. You retrieved 2 arrows, so that total arrow score that you have in your inventory, you know how to take away from that, right? No. If not, I'll just do
Yeah, I think
I'll just
so.
do it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'll
You go
just
into inventory,
I
press the minus button, and remove it.
yeah, I already did it. She's down to 47 arrows because she shot 3, recovered 2, 1 broke. So you want the spoils, right? So y'all recovered 10 of those black mysterious stones. No, y'all recovered 11 of those black mysterious stones, one per creature. Okay, so who's gonna get 6 of them? Who's gonna get 5 of them? Determine that now.
I don't mind five because I don't know. These stones are just like really weird. Uh, you can have the
It's a
extra
I'll, I'll
one.
reason, huh?
As Makina saying, like, I don't know. These stones are like really weird. You can have the extra one.
Okay.
oh, thank you. And I'll just take them. The X, I'll take 6. She takes 5, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm typing it up in people's inventory real quick. Give me a second. You only wanted 5 of them, correct? Right?
Makina takes five and Source takes like six.
Okay, I'll have to make that custom item and put it in the game. But it is imperative that y'all remember the loot that I give you guys. Because
Right.
obviously it will play a big part in things later on. Trust. Okay. Since it's not allowing me to put the what's the name, just go like you have a note or whatever, or you can just DM me after the end of the game and let me know, hey, I got this is what happened in the game. So make that be a mental note that Makana, you have 5 of those stones. Zaris, you have 6 of them. Okay.
Right.
Uh,
Oh,
you
uh, oh, and I know you said to wait until the end of the session, but the whole placard thing,
you said the what?
placard, you know,
Oh yeah, the placard as well. I gotta make those custom items for you guys. So both of you guys have a placard, so I gotta make both of those for you and make a handout for it. Um, the spiders. Let's say Machina, you recover 3 venom sacks. Okay,
Venom one?
Zaris, you recover, huh?
Sorry, you're lagging a little.
You recover 3 venom sacks and 5 pieces of silk, 5 spun silk from the spider carcasses
For Machina or for me?
for Machina. And for
Okay.
Zaris, you recover 2 of the sacks, and you recover 7 of the spun silk. Okay, write that down.
Okay.
Let me know about that, and I'll add to your inventory and stuff. Okay. Remember what the loot that's given to you.
In DMs or
You can write it in DMs and just send it to me and stuff, so I can remember to make the handout and making sure I add it to your characters and stuff before the start of the next session.
okay. Okay, 2 Venom sacks.
5 poison sacks. How many again? You keep like, yeah, I keep lagging.
You said 3. I said 3 of the poison sacks, and the rest of the 5 of the spun silk. Okay.
I did not get it. I'm so sorry. You just
didn't-
like write it in the chat.
You didn't hear me? 3 of the venom sacks and 5 spun silk. Did that go through, or is it still lagging?
Still lagging.
Still lagging? Oh my gosh.
I'll do it.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
No, it's good. It's probably just the computer tripping out. It does it. It happens. You guys make quick work of the spiders and loot the carcasses and stuff like that. Okay.
Well, that was quite a first battle, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Very amazing.
What are you guys gonna do now? Do y'all the dungeon seems kind of barren.
Can Machina take a a small rest?
I would advise taking a small rest on some place where you don't know the terrain at. The dungeon is unfamiliar to you.
I feel like Zaris would probably head up here to see what was see
It's you
if
guys are
there's
still moving.
anything up higher.
You guys can both take turns and move 20 feet at a time. Okay, Makana, you
Oh
can
wait,
move.
I thought it was 30 feet.
30. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Makana move 30 feet.
Something's just wrong with the Wi-Fi. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's probably why I was lagging out. Zaris, give me a perception check.
Who?
Zaris,
Me.
give me a perception check. Oh, okay, that's darn good. You have an uncanny feeling that like there's nothing else alive on this floor except you and your party member. But because
We
it's just you and your party member, you feel an odd tug. Um, you you look at your hands, and next thing you
okay.
know, that same bright light and particle effect takes over your vision
From the spot.
completely. Yeah.
we're being warped.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what's happening. You're being pushed out of the tower. Okay.
Alrighty then. Akina's also sent out with me, I assume.
I didn't say that.
Oh, okay, okay. Never mind then.
Okay. Hang on, I'm having a issue with it loading. Okay, there it goes. Anyway, yeah, you appear first, and then Machina appears right next to you, Zaris. So none of you guys appear to be hurt. You guys have everything, all your wits about you and stuff like that. You guys are Gucci. Um, you guys still have everything that you looted from the spiders and stuff. And the guard, upon noticing you, looks at you. He says, "Oh, you guys actually made it back alive. Uh, you you guys should probably make your way back to town and get some rest and patch yourselves up and stuff. Congratulations, you survived the first floor of the tower. Uh, I guess when you get stronger, you can access a higher floor, but when you come back to the dungeon, it'll be totally different. I don't recommend diving back in a second time on the same day. As he says that, you finally look around, and it's definitely gotten a lot. It's like 6 p.m. The sun is starting to crest, and
How
uh,
long were we in there? I don't think we were in there that long.
time is, hey man, I said time kind of messes around with that place, and then you hear Silent Mike as if on cue. He walks up to you, kind of like contorted looking, and he says, "The stones, this, give me the stones, kid, give me the stones."
Okay. I reach into my pack and take out the
He
six
snatches
stones that
them
I
away.
got from.
He snatches them away and
Uh,
adds them to his 2 stones, and he hands you a crumpled ration. He gives you a ration in exchange for your stones. You can't
oh,
complain. A ration is gonna keep you going for another day. You last. Do you have any stones to give me? Give me your stones now, now.
Oh, I'm like, oh, okay, calm down. I have five. I'll just give them
He
to you.
just kind of like what I've been waiting for permission. He just trumps up to you, goes through your backpack. He doesn't want anything else but the stones. He fishes around. He takes all 5 stones and then kind of like not really shoves you away. He kind of like immediately brings his hands back like he doesn't want to touch you anymore. And but he's palming all of the stones and stuff. He has a total of
Mm.
13 stones now. Um, you feel like someone very smart back in the somebody of nobility would probably know why he collects those stones for. Somebody that knows about resonance a little bit better would know why he's collecting those stones. Um, yeah. So you guys gonna make your way back to town now, or can't exactly stay out in the open like that? And the people in the fort don't know you enough to take up lodging there.
yeah,
So
it's probably best we head back to town. It's
okay,
getting late.
Yeah, it's gonna get dark soon, and we still haven't eaten.
okay, all right. So you guys both, I'm gonna take away. Zaris, did you add that ration to your pack yet, or no?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
So,
so Machina, he also gave you a crumpled ration as well. You guys can both consume those rations. That's your rations for the day. And Machina, did you ever fill your water skin up in the at the well?
That was already full.
No. He handed you an
Oh,
empty
then
one.
no.
Okay, so it still has some daylight, so you won't take any penalties. Try to make it back to town and and yeah, try to make it back to town before the end of the session. So we're gonna roll to see if you guys make it back to town. Uh, I'm gonna roll some dice behind the thing. Okay. There's some wicked behind freaking sandstorm or whatever else and stuff as you guys are going back and crossing through the desert. Uh, Zaris almost makes it to town. Maybe like a couple more. He sees the town like he's almost there. It's about it's not too dark outside. It's maybe about it's been about 2 hours of straight walking, a little bit of jogging and running is too. But you guys kind of have to chill yourself on the thing. Um, Makana didn't make it that far. She only made it this far. Okay, give me odds and evens again, guys. Odds or evens.
Odd.
What do
Odd.
you want? Okay, odd. Okay. Let me see. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. This might
I
get
don't like that.
this might get
What's that evil laugh?
this might get kind of brutal, guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right. Let's see what goes down.
Oh yeah, question. Did Makina take that small rest or not?
You can take the rest in the tower. The
Oh,
tower already spit you out before you can even try to do that, and then Makata didn't feel that it was right to kind of take a rest within a tower where she just slayed a bunch of freaking giant spiders. That she was too rattled to do all that. So guess what?
Oh, god damn it.
oh my
Yep,
god.
yep. During the confusion and in the sandstorm, right outside the village almost, you run into two uh commoner bandits and stuff. You run into one that bumps into you within the sandstorm. Uh both of you guys give me a persuasion roll.
Alrighty then. I will warn you, I have a negative on persuasion.
Oof.
Oh.
Oh my god. uh what languages do you know?
That's
Zaris.
uh checking right now. I know Common, Goblin, and Common Sign Language.
In your confusion and delirium, since you've been walking through a freaking sandstorm, you speak in Goblin, and the 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 commoners that were just gonna be about their way to see if they can try to take on the tower, both take out clubs instead, because you're human, but you're speaking in Goblin. Never heard that. These country bumpkins have never heard that language before. They're gonna attack you. What about you, Machina? What did you roll in your persuasion? You rolled a 19.
19.
Yes.
Okay. You bump into the stranger. The stranger says, "Oh, I'm sorry," and goes on about their way.
Oh, I was about to say like, uh, can Machina trade uh some water for a ration or not?
The stranger looks at you and says that, hey, I'm broke too. I'm trying to eke it out in the tower myself. And keeps and walks away and fades away into the sandstorm. Okay, as for you, Zaris, Machina, you want to see if you can catch up? I'm going to roll and see if you can catch up real quick. Give me a second. You have to roll at least more than only. I'm doing hidden rolls and stuff. I gotta see what you're gonna be rolling real quick. Let me see. All right, yeah, you need to at least roll above it. Okay, I'm gonna say you caught up while you're speaking Goblin and trying to fight off these guys. I'm gonna say they didn't really get any clean attack on you. You've been kind of blocking or whatever else. You guys are both in combat now and stuff against these two freaking scallywags here. Give me a second. Okay. All right. Now, are you guys ready to get a rocking and a rolling?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Oh shoot.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, roll for initiative. Give me the initiative.
12.
14.
Oh, 14? Okay. Alright, let me roll for initiative for these two. Okay, I'm just gonna say that the both of you guys go first with Zara in the lead. Okay, give me a second. I'm pulling up some stuff in the right. Just give me one moment. No, yeah, Machina would be in the lead because she rolled a 14 over a 12. All right, let's get this combat popping, guys. All right, let's go, Machina. Come on, roll me some attacks. Keep an eye on your
Use
arrow score. If
Hunter's
you,
Mark
huh?
and use Hunter's Mark and crossbow.
Okay. Roll for damage with the crossbow. I mean, roll for hit.
That crits.
Okay.
No damage.
Yeah, not damage. Holy
10.
smokes! Since it's bolted, I mean, I'm just gonna say that you blew that. You shot them. They flew almost 10 feet away, in the face.
Again, another got yeeted.
And then the other commoner looks shocked as they see the fly away from some unknown assailant because they can only see Zars right there. Yeah, that this fool is toast. But yeah, next is Zaris. Let's go.
All right.
And what does your weapon
I
mastery say, by the way, for like, I know you guys have been one hitting quitting enemies, but the weapon masteries will actually really help you guys with certain weapons because it deals an additional
I have scimitar, longsword, and sling.
okay. And but what it's an effect that goes with it as well for
It
your
it
mastery.
says it says property Nick for
Nick.
scimitar.
Okay, so with Nick, it basically as part of your bonus action, you can add the light property to your scimitar, And I don't know what your fighting style is for your character, but I think you can use scimitar with 2 weapon fighting. Oh no,
Wait,
it
wait,
has
wait,
a
wait,
light.
wait, 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 wait. Hang on, hang on. I have dueling for fighting style.
Okay, so you do better damage. Okay, that makes sense. All right, so then that won't really matter if you had 2 weapon fighting. You can use the scimitar and another light weapon combined together and stuff, but you don't possess all that. So anyway, roll for hit first, real quick. Let's see if you
Okay,
smack this freaking yeah, you definitely smack him in the face. Give me the damage.
1d6, 7
Um,
damage
let's roll the
with
let's roll the bonus damages because that's a 7. So I'm gonna roll it. Oh yeah, you do 14 points of damage since it's almost like twice this freaking the commoner's health points. You cleave their head off with the scimitar. The head goes flying somewhere. The body just crumples over. His blood splayed across the grass and stuff, you know. But it's of no consequence. You didn't slay these people inside the Nicodemus, and they were not people that people really knew and stuff. These guys are just like you know, and stuff. So yeah, you guys. What do you guys want to do with the bodies?
Loot 'em.
We looting? Okay, go ahead and get the looting.
right?
Roll
I mean,
roll a both of you guys roll a 1d6. Well, actually, I roll for you guys. Let me see. Roll a 1d6 twice. Say high or low.
I'm gonna
If if you choose
say
high, the other person has to automatically choose low. Go ahead. High or low.
I'm gonna s- I'm
You
gonna
can go
say
first.
low.
Then I'm gonna
Low.
go high.
Okay. Makana, you used 1 arrow. I'm gonna say you recovered that arrow, so you didn't really use any, and you also got a another water flask, but this one is full. So now you have a total of 2 water flasks and stuff. Remember to fill the other one, okay? Don't be leaving stuff in the chance out here. As soon as you get the water flask, I'm just gonna say that you drunk. Um, you have 2 water flasks now. You drunk half of no, you drunk a quarter of it and stuff. So you're at 1 and 3/4 water in your water skin. So be sure that you take a note of that and stuff. Okay.
Okay.
Um Zaris, let's see what you get. You get a let's see. Considering they were both living in squalor, you kind of find a couple of pieces of copper. You find 11 pieces of copper. No, you find 14 pieces of copper. So add 14 pieces of copper to your person, to your
And
coffers.
Holy moly! Congrats.
uh, I probably have to check another. I'm trying to find where I could add that
Okay,
copper.
okay. You go into your inventory.
Oh, wait, I found it.
Yeah.
Inventory. 14 pieces of copper.
Yeah, and I see you got gold already on you, so I'm gonna reduce that because you shouldn't have any gold and stuff. I know you
Okay.
automatically had that when you came in. I'm gonna give you 1 piece of gold and stuff
Okay.
because I'm gonna just say you had that as a what's the name, but you just kind of used a lot of it up. But gold is still pretty expensive. I'm also gonna jump over to Machina's character sheet. Give me a I'm gonna roll a
But
1d
wasn't
hunt.
it? It was 14 copper. So one gold and 14 copper then.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna roll a 1d100 for your starting coppers. Machina is not gonna be a lot though. Yeah, it's not gonna be a lot. Okay, you have you're starting off with 3 silver pieces, which is not bad. Yeah, it's not bad. We'll give you 3 silver pieces to start off with, Machina. All right, you have 3 silver pieces. Okay. All right, both these guys are dead. I'm gonna say you take their sticks too. You know, you take their sticks. You take some of their cloth from their body and you wrap it up, and now you guys both have a torch apiece. So you guys have 1 torch each. I'm gonna drop those torches in your inventory. Give me a second.
Got it?
Yeah, I'm gonna add those torches to you guys. If I can freaking find it, I can't find it in this thing at all. Okay, whatever. I can't seem to find it.
It's like, nope.
Yeah, it's literally just like nope. I'm not giving you this. Give me a second. I'm scrolling through. I'll find it. I'll find it. We'll get this so this isn't scuffed. All right, you guys have made it back to town though, and stuff. And as you arrive, the people in the fort next to the thing noticing your arrival, the guards walk up to you both and they don't even ask for permission. They just kind of look at the marker, and the marker glows, and then they both take out bedrolls and a tent and stuff, and says and they both say welcome to Nicodemus to the both of you guys. So now you guys have a place to kind of take up a sort of a residence within the tent city area of Nicodemus. You guys are now residents of Nicodemus. Okay. And guys can eke out a meager start and go and raid the dungeon whenever and stuff, but I recommend you do it with a party. This place Nicodemus holds a lot of secrets, and it will only reveal itself to people that remain steadfast and consistent to their own causes. Meaning that you guys have to come back again and again and again and again and again and repeat a lot of different things to get stronger, and also make some type of change in the world, starting with tents and bedrolls. to just plain survival, may the odds be forever in your favor. Okay, let me. I'm in the